Thobela Ndawe, Ewela Makosi, Hanyang Arhanyang. Let's just all be filled with all this light, wonderful light today. All right, let's talk. Let's talk to each other. All right. Hey. Thobela Refilwe, Thokoza Nkosi khona. Thobela. Thobela, let's talk. This is our show to just express ourselves. Let's talk about everything that we are dealing with as spiritual people, things that are worrying us, things that, you know. Let's just talk. Okay, I've got my glasses today because I need to be able to see your messages because I keep on doing that. Okay, I wear glasses. Okay, let's see. Did I miss? All right, let's talk. What would you like to talk about, guys? I'm not prepared to talk about anything myself. I don't have anything that I think of talking about. I just want to talk to you. What are you, what are you going through? It doesn't have to be what you're going through. We're just talking, guys, as we heal. Okay? Let's talk. Anyway, that's just that. What can I tell you about that has happened to me recently? The downloading. Yes, I had the biggest download ever. The ringing was like the loudest I've ever had any loud, like the ringing that people hear in your ears, the spiritual ringing. Okay, I had the loudest I've ever had in my life for the downloads. Okay, so you'll know that it's download because after you had that, things will be different. You're getting new information, new dreams and stuff like that. Things are up to date. You get things, some wonderful things you're learning about, because we are spiritual people. We keep on learning. Every day is a learning. We are learning as we go along. So anyway, what do you want to talk to me about? Any questions that you might have, or anything, guys. Remember, this is about us opening up and talking about anything. Something, you probably watch my video, you want to ask something about it, or I don't know, anything, guys. Today, this is not about me, this is about us. We're just talking to each other. We see how we can, direct or guide each other on the spiritual matters. Okay? Should one be worried if you stop receiving the normal signs that you get on a normal as a spiritual gifted person? Not really, because sometimes they give you time to process things. So you go through maybe a week, some days that your people, they just want to process all the information that they've been giving you. So you'll have a time where things seems to be like there's nothing going on. You start worrying, I thought I had gifts. I thought I had this, and now I can't even dream, things are not coming, things are not as clear as they were before. So they're just giving you time to process. If it is like mine, they do things like when they were trusting me, they were initiating me, they had to give me time, like a week, to just process things, But when you're used to getting information through dreams and instructions and you don't get anything, you start to worry, these people, are they really going to come back? Stuff like that. But they will come back. Okay? That's just that. Togoza Tepo. Yes. So that is just that. So they'll come. You don't have to worry about anything. You just process whatever information that they've given you. Just go through it, to see how far you get it. Gosh. How do I do that? Yeah, things like that. Okay, so let's talk to each other, guys. As for me, there's nothing that I can think of for now to talk about. You know, yeah. So what is it that you, yeah, okay. That is just that. Not much happening to me of recent. Well, there's a lot happening to me. Like I said, I had downloads, so I'm learning. I'm learning new things, big things now. So, I think my people, they think I'm getting there. I'm getting it to that stage where they're starting to show me really, really big things. They're putting me in those situations in dreams, like big situations. Like I have to, to be strategic, to think beyond what I used to think about things. That is what I'm going through now. So, which is interesting. So I think they think I'm. What did they say? They said something. They said I'm a, what they call it? Classroom mastermind, something like that. Something like that. So, yes, I'm at that stage, guys. It's interesting, really interesting. Okay. And how do you get rid of spiritual energy vampires? What do you mean by spiritual energy vampires, Rufiro? Can you can you speak more on that? Because I'm not sure what you mean by this. I don't want to assume you mean something. Can you elaborate on that? And Miss P Togoza, how can I improve my connection with my water spirit? I always dream of a huge snake or see its huge third eye, is it? But it is not three something eye or huge eye, but it's not saying anything to me. Please help. Okay, so when you're seeing, okay, in dreams when we see these things, okay, or ancestors and they don't speak, okay, they just normally they tend to want you to get, to not, they don't want to scare you, so they're trying to get you they're trying to ease into you, okay, to ease into you. So when you see them like that and they're not saying anything, just go. If you feel like you can take it, if you can take when they start talking to you, just go and talk to them. I've seen this, okay, I've seen this. What is it? Who are you? And what is it that you want to talk to me about? So that they can see that you're relaxing and you're opening up, so that they can start talking. Because sometimes if it's like those the big snakes that I know of, you can, when you start hearing something, because our human mind might not be able to rationalize things. Looking at a snake talking, you might not be able to take it. So you need to let them know that you're seeing them. So you want them to start talking to you. If you feel that you're ready, let them talk to you. Tell them to come and talk to you, because you're ready to talk to them. Okay, so do that. All right. Okay, Rufilwe, when you remember, we are talking to each other. So if I'm saying something and you think that I didn't answer you properly, or you didn't understand me, okay, ask me, what do I mean by that? Or I've done that and I still did not get anything. So do you understand? We are talking. Don't just take my words and just leave it, and you feel like I didn't get to answer or to address your specific issue. Okay, just talk. I'm here. I've got all the time. Okay, I'll talk about things that I understand and I know, and I'll explain them as much as I can. So it is good if you feel like there's something that is not clear to you, you let me explain it more. I'm happy to do that. Remember, this session is about us. We are just talking. We are relaxed. There's nothing to worry about. Do not worry about anything else. It's just me and you, just opening up. Okay? Where was I? Okay. Refile, when you're constantly feeling drained but you get enough rest and you eat healthy but you're constantly tired. Remember, sometimes things are happening to us spiritually, meaning that your people are working through you, so your body's gonna be, you're not gonna have enough energy. you're just not going to have enough energy when they're working with you, because some things you just can't. It takes a long time before you get yourself together, you get to be to your to the level that you normally are. Do you understand? Where you're energetic or whatever you call it, like nice and good, you know. So it takes a long time. So remember that. I'll give you an example with me when I had the downloads on. When was it? Today's what? Tuesday, right? I had the download on Sunday morning, early morning on Sunday. You know, like my dreams comes around 1, 2, 3. The whole of Sunday, I couldn't do anything. I was drained. Yesterday, I couldn't do anything. I was drained. Do you understand? So it takes some things, some information when it comes to you. Some information they come to you during your sleep. But like me, when I know I'm expecting information and I can feel that there's information coming to me because they wake me up. So I know that after that, I'll feel drained. My energy will be really low. So you just have to observe yourself. What has happened? What has actually happened to you to make you start feeling like that your energy is drained? Okay. Okay. So you mean that you think that is energy vampires, Rufilwe? To be honest, Rufilwe, if I was you, okay, unless if you're getting something that you believe that it is a vampire. You mean energy vampire as if people from outside, or energy vampire, you're dreaming about things that are not right. I don't get it. Okay, I don't get it. Because I know when people are talking about vampires, they're talking about things that are happening. You know, people start saying there are people are sending things to us and stuff like that. So if there are people, like physical people, who when you are with them you feel drained, you can tell you cannot be with them, because there are people like that. Like, you can speak with me today and after 2 hours you start feeling drained because I drained your energy, but not intentionally. It's just that my energy and yours, they are not aligning together. You understand? So I drain everything out of you, because most of the time when people are draining us is because we were not able to express ourselves properly when we are in those people's companies. Do you understand? So they'll drain you because you go home feeling that you didn't express yourself, you were not yourself, so you're drained. So I don't know if that's what you meant. But if it is anything to do with receiving information or your people working on you and your body, yes, your energy will be drained. Where was I? Okay. All right. Miss P, I hope you'll be able to talk to your people. B, Dumela B, and I'm interesting, thanks. But I want to ask, what's the significance of candle? What does candle do in spirits? Because I think if we take it back and say our ancestors used candles, it's going to be something else, because I think the world long existed. I think before candle there was oil lamps. Before oil lamps it was something. The ancestors, they adapt very easily with new things. Anything that the ancestors can use as a replacement to whatever that is happening in with us, they will adapt to it. They adapt easily to things. Okay, so even candles, they adapt to candles because they are easily accessible to us, and there is something that when you do, it's like a ritual. You're lighting that and stuff like that. I wouldn't talk about candles today. I'm waiting for my people to explain candles to me, so I can't explain anything to do with candles. But I know that with candles, our ancestors, they adapt to everything that they can use. Whatever they can use, they'll adapt. They'll start using it. Okay, when they see that this is how we can communicate easily with our people, because a lot of things is about ritual, doing a particular thing that when you're doing it, your ancestors, they know that you're about to call them. When you do a particular thing, it is a sign that you're getting them. So remember as well, candle is about fire anyway. So I'll talk about candles on its own. But I know ancestors, they adapt to anything. So even if next time there are no candles, we're using something else, they'll use it. You'll start seeing a lot of us using different things, new things, because that's how they adapt. The same, they adapt to anything. They adapt to anything. anything. Do you understand? You when you deal with ancestors, you see the way they send us messages is unbelievable. You're dealing with people who are very intelligent, intelligent. I mean, our ancestors, spirits and guides, these are people who knows a lot of things. The same way as the ringing of ears and stuff like that. So they adapt. They know that we know that when something rings, it is something, a signal for a call, isn't it? So they'll use that. So if there's something else, they'll use it. Whatever that we're using at that time, they'll use it to get your attention. Do you understand? Anything they'll use, ancestors will use. But when it comes to candles, I cannot talk much about candles. I'm still waiting to get information straight from my people so I can talk about them properly. Okay? Petsile Togoza. Today morning, I woke up from a dream whereby my sister rose from the dead, and in a grave came out a scorpion. My sister died very weirdly. Private info. Okay, I get that. Okay. Remember, okay? Remember a lot of the dreams with our ancestors, a lot of them, the communication is about something, not necessarily something to do with something else. Okay? When they want to tell you about things that have happened to them, that they want you to understand situations that led them to, to particular things like them passing or stuff like that. They will, when you're ready, they will tell you. Do you understand? At this time, it sounds like because you're worried about something, so they are just giving you a little bit of message about something else, not necessarily to do with what could have led to your sister doing something like that. You understand? Do you understand what I mean? I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, because I think I don't want to make assumptions with this one. Do you understand? Because it's personal one. So they'll give you information. Okay? There are things that are worrying us. Things that are worrying us subconsciously. We are worried about things that we feel that we didn't get enough information about. We are still feel that things have not settled. Things have not been, we didn't get, how do I say it? The door is still open. You understand? There's still something that is you're not happy with. You understand? So they'll give you a little bit. They want to tell you something, but not yet. It's not yet time for them to tell you something. Because to tell you something like that, you need to be strong enough for you to be able to take that. So they'll give you information based on what you're thinking, subconsciously what you think, because they have to bring out everything, all your worries, all things that you want. You want the answers to. So they'll bring that a little bit so that you think about it. Do you understand? You think about it. Because already it is subconsciously, you're thinking about it subconscious. So, but then they're bringing it out to you so that you can look at it, because it is something that is worrying you. Do you understand what I mean? And as well, when you're saying that she rose from her grave, came out, and in her grave came out you said your sister rose from the dead, and in her grave came out a scorpion, something like that. So it's like I don't know how to explain the scorpion beat. I don't know how to explain the scorpion beat. Do you understand? I don't know how to explain the scorpion beat. So I'll leave it there. But the way I'm looking at it, I'm thinking as you're saying it, it's just something that is subconsciously coming out from you, so they're bringing it to you. So I can't explain the scorpion beat, why you see in the scorpion beat, what it is related, you understand, what it is related to your sister coming out, you understand, rising from the, from the dead. That one, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it. How did you feel yourself when you were seeing that? Did she say anything when she came out? Did she say anything when she came out? You understand? How did you even see it? You know, were you somewhere, you seeing that hair rising up, you see the scorpion coming up? How did you feel? Because remember, this kind of dreams, most important, it is how you felt in the dream that will explain to you what it is that your ancestors want to bring to you. You understand? Want to bring to you about your feelings in that dream. You understand? Your feelings in that dream will make you understand what it is that they wanted to tell you about her, because subconsciously you are still worried about what happened to her. So what is it that they wanted to tell you? Your feelings will say something. When you were seeing that, I was seeing that, you're looking and seeing that, then you see Scorpion, like what was happening, the feelings there. Because remember, as spiritual people, as we are training, it is important that every dream you think about, you have to think about how you were feeling in that dream, because your people are, they want to touch on that feeling, that feelings, your feelings, they want to touch on it so that they can help you with that. Do you understand? They can help you with that. So I know this one, Petile, I didn't answer you properly, but if you remember things more that led to you seeing that and how you were feeling in that dream. Remember, I'm not interpreting your dreams, where I'm using my ancestors to help me interpret this dream. I am reading it as you're telling me. So think about what it is that when you were looking at that, your ancestors were showing you that, how were you feeling about that? You understand? Knowing how you're feeling physically, how were you feeling in that dream when you were seeing things like that? Okay, where was I? Okay. Uh, okay. Tsepo. Okay. Chogoza Gogo, I dreamt of myself holding the Geditaula, but I kept holding it with white cloth. My mom was next to me, she's alive, but I was dreaming then. Okay. So that is a good dream, Tepo. That's a good dream. Do you have someone in your family that uh, uh, that was a healer with divination bowls? Do you have that? Do you have a healer in your family? If you're not yet working with the Daula, do you have someone who's gonna be giving you the divination bowls? Do you have that in your family? Someone that you know who used to use divination bowls in your family? And probably related to your mom's side. Do you have someone that you know in your family from your mom's side who used to use divination bones? So they might be telling you that there's that divination bones that is going to be given to you, or you're using already, or they're going to be giving them to you. Do you understand? Because when we see dreams like that, if me, I'm still training and I'm seeing things like that, my people are telling me that there are people who are going to be coming with divination bones, there are going to be people with this and that. So the people that they use around me, it will depend if what is happening, whether we are communicating or whether they are there for them showing me that is coming from that side. Do you understand? So you need to understand, what was there any communication between you and your mom, or you just saw yourself doing that? You understand? Holding the bag of the towel. Do you understand? And your mom being alive, they use people who are alive anyway. So it could be your message is related to what your gifts yadi towel. Do you understand? Your gifts yadi towel. And if not, what is happening with you, Tsepo? What is how far are you in your journey? Are you starting to work? When I'm saying, are you starting to work, have you started working? I mean that, have your people started sending you to people? And if not, have this Ditaula one, is it something that just comes now? You haven't started working. Because what happens with our people is that they start sending us to people as they reveal different things. They will be sending you people, meaning that you'll be dreaming about you. They will be giving instruction to go to tell family members, and then as you do that, then they unfold new things. When you finish doing that, they send you another dream where you need to go and help another family member. Then they unfold new things, because these gifts, they don't just come like that. They have to send you, they have to give instructions. As you follow rules, then they show you other things. Oh, this is your stage now, you're going to be going towards this, we're going to be teaching about this. Then you do something, then you get more things. That's how I see my people working with me. Refile. Okay, but it's not normal to constantly meet people that drain your energy unless something is wrong with you personally. That's very true. It is not normal, Refile. That means you are not strong. It is not normal. That means something is not right. You need to be, when we're working with ancestors, your people need to strengthen you. So that's why they give us dreams that will strengthen us. So they'll be showing you things that you need to do to strengthen yourself, so that you don't, people don't suck off your energy. Do you understand what I mean? It is not normal, you're right. Thokozani, Bulelani, Thokozani. I dreamed about a green candle. What were you doing with the green candle? What happens with the green candle? You dream about it doing what? Let me tell you about candles and how it comes to me in dreams. Okay, I said I will talk about candles when my people tell me about them, meaning that I want them to tell me, to explain it in proper form, what they're showing me in dreams. Okay, when I dream about candle, it's either my people are showing me that you need to use this kind of a candle, this color of a candle. But my people, when they're showing me the colors of candles, they'll be showing me in dreams that you use this green, you use this red together, because you are dealing with someone who comes to you not with a good heart. That's why you use those things. When you're dealing with people like that, you use these two candles. When you're using a white candle, we just want you to use a white candle because we want you to talk to us like that. Because as well, you'll be seeing that white candle, you'll be seeing someone sitting next to the white candle, whether a partner, or whether doing something like in a way that is showing that talking to ancestors. So if you're using a candle that is not right, your ancestors don't like it, you're using red, now your ancestors are correcting you, use a green candle. That's how I talk to my ancestors. They talk to me like that. If I'm doing something that is not right, they'll correct me by showing me the right one. So it could be that your people are telling you that. Okay. B, okay, understood, Gogo. We'll be waiting for the update. Okay. All right. Togoza, Elizabeth, Togoza. I dreamt killing brown cobra snakes with my late sister. My late mother was cooking. Then my brother alive came. Guys, the way you're explaining dreams, you don't explain dreams properly. You know, if you want someone to explain your dreams, you need to be able, I know sometimes we don't remember our dreams properly, but when you're explaining dreams and you want someone to help you with something, okay, remember, you need to tell someone how your dream started, okay? What was happening in that dream, the people in your dream, what was happening, what were you seeing, what was happening, the emotions of those people and you when something was happening there. And as well, how did you feel after that? What was the communication between you and that person? Remember, you're not in consultation. I'm not in consultation mode. That means I am not. My people are not channeling through me unless if it is necessary. So you want me to help guide you about looking at dreams. So you talk about how it starts. what was happening, what if there was communication between you and the people, you talk about it. How you felt when someone was saying that and someone was saying something to you. Because remember, that drama, your people are just showing you exactly everything and your emotion. That is the information there. You don't need anything else. The information is how you were feeling when things were happening like that. Because if you don't remember that drama properly, you remember the emotions and what people were saying when they were doing particular things. Okay? And then you think about it, because especially this one is situational dream. You think about what is been happening with you on a day-to-day, because your people, then they'll take you to the dream space. They're showing you that based on what they're seeing happening to you, these kind of things are happening. Or they're showing you that someone might be helping you about something like this that might be difficult for you. So things like that. So, but the most important thing is how you felt during that dream, how you felt, because there your feelings are very important. After that, even when you wake up, how you felt based on how you were feeling within that dream. Because in the dream, our people are showing us our emotions. Those are very important when you want someone to explain dreams like this. Okay? And remember, I'm not interpreting dreams. So if I'm looking at it like this, I'm looking at my own dreams. I'm thinking about my own dreams. What happens when I see someone who was cutting snake in half? What happens when I saw in a dream I was doing something like this? What happened in the dream when I was saying something like that? But I know that those dreams, when I was doing things like that, were happening. Things in real life were happening that made my ancestors to show me things like that, particular things like that. Do you understand what I mean? That is how, when we want to try and open up with each other to talk about these dreams in a nice way, we are not here for me to interpret dreams. We are here to talk about how we look at them so we can try and explain them and interpret them nicely ourselves. Do you understand? This is situational. You understand? Something is happening with you. So let's see. Killing a brown cobra snakes with my late sister. My late mother was cooking. Then my brother alive came mom dish up for him. Then you saw a pile of dead snakes and he left. And you, what happened? Elizabeth, this dream, I need more from you. I need more from you. Snakes' dreams, their situation. This one is situational. Something is happening with you. Do you understand? So forget about what happened to your mom. I meant it in people who are alive, people who are not alive. There will be people who are being used, who are alive and who are not alive. Okay. So if someone, if it's situational, right, and a family member who's not alive is in the dream, and some things are happening around her and she's doing things, you have to think about their emotions as well. What is it, if it's coming from them, what is it that they want to tell you? Because some family members, they will do things that are not normal in dreams, even though they've passed, because all they're saying to you is that they are not happy with particular things that are happening in real life. So we need to look at those things as well, the emotions of people who have gone past. Because if the dream is coming from them and they're talking about their family members, they're talking about the family issues, they will show the emotions. When they're doing things, they'll be doing things showing the emotion. Sometimes you could be cooking and you can see that she's cooking, but she's not happy doing it. But she's doing it because obviously she has to feed her children, you understand, alive. You understand? She has to still feed, meaning that she still need to give you that support, but some things are not happy. So the emotions within that dream will help you a lot about everyone in that dream and the things we're talking. Because remember, if it's a drama in the dream, people will be talking. You understand? We'll be talking. Talking, I don't mean talking like as in mouth, talking by their actions. Their actions, someone will be doing things, but they are not happy doing them. They'll be doing things, and the way they even give you things, they are not the way you used to seeing them doing things. Do you understand? So we need to look at things like that. So your brother, who's alive, came, mom dished up for him. Then he saw a pile of dead snakes and left. So what is actually happening with you and your family, Elizabeth? What's happening with you and your family? Something is happening there, and your mom, who is the provider, even though she's late, she's the provider. She's doing something. Your brother came. Did she even eat the food that was given to him? Did she eat before she left? I mean, did he eat before he left? Because something was given to him. Did he take it, ate it, and he left? You understand? So this dream, can you try and go more into it? How did it start? How did it start where you see yourself and your sister doing something like that? Because you're helping each other deal with a particular issue, that is the killing of the snake. You're dealing with a particular issue with your sister. Okay, she's helping, even though she's late, she's helping you deal with something they're showing in the dream. How did it start? And how did from that, when you're doing that, how were the emotions between you two when they were doing that, you were doing that? Were things said in this dream? Were things said in this drama? Were people talking to each other? Because here there's no communication. And remember, when someone is giving you something, because the important person here who's there to provide, the cook, your mom who's there cooking things and giving it to your brother, giving him something. Did you see him taking it? And how did you feel about that? If he did take it or if he didn't take it, how did you feel about it? Seeing something that someone was doing something for someone didn't do something, didn't take it or took it, and then he left and then he saw the pile of snakes. What was happening? Okay, don't just bring a little bit that you think are most important. This dream is very big. It's very big. Your people are trying to tell you something very big, but if you want me to look into it, help me look into it, because I can't channel my people for this one. Do you understand? I can't channel my people, even though I would love to, but I can't channel my people. You understand what I mean? So what do you remember? Any communication between you and your people? Do you remember that? Okay, 3 weeks back, I dreamt about my brother waking me up from a sleep, telling me that there's some people looking for me to go and heal someone. That's a good dream. That's a good dream, Bulelani. And what did you do? What has happened since then? Jay, Nkosinkulu. The reason why I'm asking you that is that the dream was this person was telling you something. So what has been happening? Because 3 weeks ago, you must know. Have you been helping people? Have you been healing people? Have you helped anyone since then? You understand? Because the communication with people in the dreams, they are messages. People are giving us messages. They are direct messages. You don't need to do anything more. Messages, the communication. You need to go help people. Are you healing people since? Because it's 3 weeks, we need to know if you've been healing people. Have you had anyone coming to you, or have you met someone and tried to, and someone you knew this person needed your help at that time when you met them? Did you feel that you helped them, you heal them? Because healing doesn't mean you have to be touching people. Even talking to someone, giving someone the most important advice, that is healing them. You understand? As healers, we don't heal by giving medication or the herbs. We heal by get in contact with me through the email, okay? Then I can tell you what you need to do before we have consultation, or before we talk, okay? Because we need to talk. You need to talk to your people, to ask them for permission to talk to me, okay? You don't want to mix masala things, because the moment you go to a healer to talk to them about important things and you haven't told your people, you'll see how things slow down. They do slow down. You know, your people, they if you trust them, you need to let them know you're going to someone for advice or for consultation. Anything, anytime you go to talk to a healer, you need to let your people know that you're going to that person so they can look into that person. It's very important. Petile, okay. She came out and everyone was there, as if we were waiting for her. We all celebrated when she emerged, and we cleansed her. But we were all confused about the scorpion bit. Ah, that's nice. That's a great dream, Petty. So your people are telling you something. I mean, this is a dream about your work. Do you understand? This is a dream about your work. You'll be doing a lot of things. You'll be doing all these things. You understand? You'll be doing things. So this dream is, yeah, you understand? So guys, your people are talking to you properly in dreams. They're just giving you everything that is happening. You understand? You are worried about things like this. Remember, these are teaching dreams. These are teaching dreams. They are teaching you about something. This here, they're teaching you. They're teaching you about cleansing as well, how you do certain things. So it's very important to just see what your people are doing, especially when you're training. They will be teaching dreams where they are teaching you about something, so they bring out situations that you know. Then there will be research dreams where they are giving you a lot of information. A dream comes and then it is like with a question mark, because your people want you to go do research. You understand? When you finish doing research, you'll see the dream comes out nicely, because they've seen that they've given you something, because that's what they wanted to do. They see you doing that, then the dream continues. Otherwise, you can take even a month with one dream that doesn't make sense, because your people want you to do research. Guys, that's how I talk to my people. And it's really interesting. When they're research dreams, the way they come like question marks. So there'll be something and you talk to people and people are talking about something that don't make sense. Then you start having to do research. You'll do research. Sometimes you can even take 2 weeks trying to find and understand what your people were trying to say. But don't forget this. They are looking at you. They are seeing what you're doing, because that's what they're doing. They are teaching you. Teaching, meaning training someone, means that someone has to do research. Someone has to learn about things that they don't know about. They have to learn about other people's cultures. They have to learn about other people's different spiritualities, different religions, all those kind of things. Different people, how different people live. Those are research. That's what your people will be giving you. Some dreams wouldn't make sense, but those are research dreams. They are research dreams. But this is a teaching dream. What you're talking about, Petile, is a teaching dream. Something how you deal with it. When something like that comes like that, you deal with it like this. You understand? This is teaching about cleansing. They're teaching you something here. Okay? So you go back to them and explain to them, what do they mean about the scorpion? What is the scorpion doing? Do you understand? Coming out there. Now, what do they mean about that? Because if it's worrying you, you have to go back to them and tell them that I do not understand this part. I understand everything else, but I didn't understand that part about the scorpion. Do you understand? Because if our people were giving us everything, guys, we can never be good healers. Because remember our jobs. We need to deal with psychological things. We need to do with a lot of things. We're gonna be dealing with people. So you need to do proper research. You need to do what they call it, forensic kind of research, because that is what you're gonna be dealing with every time when you're working. So how are you gonna work with people if you can't even go deeper, find more about things? Do you understand? Because that is how we learn. We are not just in school, guys. We are doing like postgraduate kind of learning. It's not even those kind of things. You see when they take you to school, that when they're taking you to primary school, even the dreams, the things that they're gonna come there, basic things. When they take you to secondary school, you see the things that show you, the dreams is gonna be like secondary school level. You understand? When they take you to university, then you see the dreams as well. They're gonna be university level. Do you understand? Depending on what it is, that when you see that yourself in those schools, what it is, what school, when they take you to university, then your people now, they're going to be talking to you proper. In dreams, you're going to be doing research. There will be research dreams where you have to learn important things, big things. You understand? You're going to be like forensic to find out, okay, they show you a cup like this, someone drank it with a lipstick, they show it to you in a dream. So what they want you to do is just to think, who could have done that? How long has that cup has been there with coffee? Is the cup with coffee, is it cold? So that means it's been there for a long time. That is our teaching. That's how our ancestors teach us. They don't give you information like that, like, you learn more. That is why, we called Naga. Do you understand? Healer. You understand? In a way, that's why we go in levels, because you get to this stage, you are at this stage, then you go higher up the level, because as well, do you understand? You have to look at it as in the Western terms. There will be a doctor, you become a doctor, and from there you become a consultant, from there you become that. That is how you'll be learning in dreams. This is not a child's play. You understand? You are at school, training, not small things. It looks small because it's traditional things. People will be thinking it's small. But the way our ancestors are teaching us about things, guys, is really, really tough. You need to learn. You need to remember you are learning. It's not a child's play. You're learning about everything. That scorpion, you need to understand what it is when scorpion comes from down from the soil, comes from the things. What happens? What will cause the scorpion to come out of that hole like that? And the way it was behaving, coming from that. How does a scorpion, those kind of things. You have to study the scorpion as well to understand what they're trying. In our tradition, we've got these songs like this is traditional song that I'm gonna just a little bit so you understand how our people talk to us. There's this song called it's like the frog. Where do you drink the water? So all they are trying to tell you is that when you see a frog, when there is no water somewhere and you see a frog, you will follow a frog where the frog is going, because that's where the water is. So even in our dreams, that's how they show us. Even in this, that scorpion, you have to try and understand why a scorpion will be coming out from that hole. That is what you're supposed to be trying to understand. That is why it's in your head, in consciously you're thinking about it. You need to try and understand how it behaves. Do you understand? I haven't come to anything with scorpions, but I know my people, if they're using it is for particular things, I have to learn about it. You understand? To understand. Because my lessons are forensic. I'm a forensic healer, so I have to understand everything, how everything comes to be as it is. Why someone pass away. You understand? Why someone will pass away. And if someone passed away and she was buried like that, how come? Then it was easy for that person to wake up from that hole. Why? What could have caused that? Was there any soil erosion? That is how my people work with me. Was there any soil erosion that has caused the person to that thing to come off? And what will cause someone to arise from the dead, from down there? Do you understand? It really doesn't make sense in physical terms, right? I have to try and understand what my people are trying to tell me in the dream format. That is how I work with my ancestors. I hope you work with your ancestors like that, particularly because they are teaching you like that. Do you understand? B, what do you have to say? Okay. Okay. All right. What do you do? Okay. And what do you have to say about your spiritual you besides involving our ancestors, your higher self? Because I think we are all spirits in the physical bodies. Yes, we are all spirits in the physical body. Yes, you're right. What is your question? B, I don't understand what your question is. What do you have to say about your spiritual you besides involving our ancestors? Spiritually, yes, we are all spiritual beings. Spiritual beings. I use my ancestors because I talk to my ancestors, but we are all spiritual beings. Do you understand? Because I know that I can work with others without working with my ancestors. Do you understand what I mean? So we are all spiritual beings. Everything is a being. Any living thing is a being. All animals you see, they've got their higher self. They've got their beings. They obviously we don't know much. I don't know much about them, but I know that they are beings because they are living. Even plants, they are living. Do you understand? They are living because you can direct a plant to help you with something, and you get healed through that because it's beings. You get there's energy in all these things. Anything that is got is a living organism. Do you understand? We are all spiritual beings. That's how I look at it. Ancestors or not, we are all spiritual beings. Okay. And we'd like to know, how will you know that you initiated the right or the wrong spirits? Well, if you believe in the wrong spirits, then you believe that you're initiated that way. For me, I do not I do not believe in anything else apart from the right way. So I believe and I trust my people and I trust myself. So I wouldn't have been initiated the wrong way. I think that's what you meant, isn't it? And remember, this question that I know is coming from a good heart. Remember, that when we dealing with spiritual matters, how you get into this, it will show you how you think about things. Okay, for me, I've always believed in our African being. I always believed as an African that there are things like that. Do you understand? So there's nothing. I was not. How do I say, misinformed, even though I was the what they call it, the programming could have made me think negatively about my people, that there are things that are negative about my people. I could have used that programming, but lucky enough, I was never being taken like that. At least they've taken 5% of me. Now I think I'm regaining I'm at 98%. So when it comes to my ancestor spirits and beings, I do not believe in all those negative things. And although I know that they are there, because with positives you have negatives as well, but I believe that it's how you look at things sometimes. If you believe in something, you have so much doubt that you have a room for negative things. Do you understand? If you have too much doubt, you open yourself to negative things invading your space. So I don't have that, fortunately. Mrs. Law, welcome. Maibonge Togoza, Maibonge. Can someone utwele help a person who actually has gift aligned with them without compromising anything? I don't have a name for Uktwala in English. I don't know Uktwala. Yes, I don't understand Uktwala, to be honest to you. I don't. When I do understand what Uktwala means, if my people explain it to me, I don't even know what I'll ask them. What is Uktwala? So I don't know what Uktwala means, to be honest, Maibonge. I've seen, I almost, actually this week, I almost tried to look at a video about Uktwala, then I realized, oh, I was going to mess myself up. So I stopped doing that. If there's any information that my people want me to know about, they want me to explain, they will bring it to me. Okay? So I can't explain about Uktwala. I do not know what it means to Utwele, or someone who's holding Uktwala. I don't know. I am as blind as it is. I don't understand what it means. Okay. Refilo, how can I remedy this, Gogo? That's a very good question. I don't know. Guys, I wish I understood some things. Some words, guys, a lot of spirituality, guys. A lot of spirituality, we can be fooled so much. When I'm saying fooled, is that if you have a room for something that your people haven't told you, and you open yourself to things that you don't understand yourself, your people haven't had time to make you see or understand. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll let my people, when someone comes and they said, I don't even know. My people, the way my people teach me about things, guys, I have to be organic about my learnings. Okay? So I don't know what it means. All right. So how can you remedy what, Refugee? The energy, you mean the energy? being able to stop people sucking off your energy. How is that what you meant, Refilwe? Okay. Petsile, we really dream interpretation tutorial class. I, for example, have a lot of dreams in my dream journal, all of them highly confusing. Okay. Gedla, Togela. I dreamt a woman wearing red and black matrasana cloth. I tried to avoid it and then saw my 3 years old daughter. She said, "They are calling me. I'm about to go." I was so scared in the dream and after. Okay, same cloth you're wearing now. My 3-year-old daughter is still alive and live with me. Okay, so Gerda, what is happening with you? What's happening with you? Because your people are using your children to shock you. Because obviously you don't want your child to be going through the ancestral things. You don't want your child to be going through ancestral things. I remember when I was going through these ancestral things, and my son was telling me, "Oh, mommy, I can see your grandma." I was like, "Oh my gosh, please do not go to my son, not with this kind of things." You understand? So, do you understand this kind of thing? So sometimes your people will use shock tactics to get the message to you, meaning that obviously you need to start talking to them, because you don't want to even think that they'll be trying to go to your daughter, to your child, you understand, your 3-year-old, because that is what it's all about here. The only shocking thing is that you cannot imagine your 3-year-old Togos, you understand, doing this. So they're using these shock tactics to get your attention. Go to them. Do you have any problem with them? Do you have any problem? Because sometimes our children as well, they've got gifts anyway. They have gifts, but you don't want things to start happening to them. So, but this one is a shock tactics from your ancestors. They wanted to get your attention on something. These are the dreams that I was talking about there, that sometimes our ancestors, they will use our people to shock us into something else. They just want you to think about something else. You know, when you cannot imagine a 3-year-old healer, let alone your own, being in that kind of thing, being initiated. Do you understand what I mean? So other dreams are shock tactics for that. Your ancestors, they want to get your attention for something. They use, look guys, I think if you've watched my videos, I've talked about, I think there was one recent one that I was talking about my ancestors shocking. They talk about, oh, I didn't post that one. So they'll use your family members to shock you, you know? Like I'll sometimes they'll shock me to the extent that I wake up to go and to see if my children are still okay, because they've been used in my dreams. Do you understand? Because they want to shock you, to tell you about something, but it's so vivid, it's so real that you just cannot even think straight. You're gonna have to wake up to see what is actually happening, if what they were showing there is real. You understand what I mean? So they do things like that. Okay, my 3-year-old daughter still alive and live with me. Yeah. So what is happening with you, Gedla? How far are you with your people? How far are you with your people? Well, how do you think the communication is? Because here it's clear that you were that shock tactics worked. Your people got your attention. Do you understand? And the message, your child said it. They are calling me and about to go. You understand? So what is happening with you, Gedla? What's happening with you? Because your daughter gave you the message there. She said it. They are calling me and I'm about to go. That was the message your people were telling you. You being waking up, being scared in the dream is just about your child. But the message the child was giving you was that they are calling me and I'm about to go. So what is happening with you and your people? Kolu, you're seeing the people wearing these things in your dreams. Come on now. You've got a calling. You've got a calling. If these people are doing that, you have a calling and you're here as well to hear it. You've got a calling. If your people are showing you things like that, you've got a calling. They are calling me and I'm about to go. They are calling me and I'm about to go. Your daughter was telling you something there. They are calling me and I'm about to go. If you don't think you've got a calling, Okulu, then you've got a problem, because you do. If that's what you think. Because obviously this you'll understand. Because remember the cloth as well that they use in our dreams, they use things that you'll understand, okay? They do understand. They use this because you'll understand it. What you see, when you see people wearing this, you'll know that it's related to initiates and the gobelas. You see this. So they will use that. You got the attention already. You're seeing that go with the cloth that the Twasanas wear. Now your child there, which scared you? You didn't even want to listen to the message, because what scared you was the child. But the message was clear. Talk to them, Getla. Talk to them. Ask them, what do you mean? What do you mean that? What do you mean when you said when you said they are calling me and I'm about to go? What do you mean? What kind of dreams are these? Why are you trying to scare me in my own dreams using my child? That is how you talk to your ancestors. Then they will send you the. Remember, they are communicating with you, so you need to tell them what you see. Especially they use your child. There, your ancestors need you. You need to talk to them like ancestors needs to be talked to. Look, you cannot be using my child like this. You scared me in the dream. What do you mean by that message? What that you said to my child telling me that, that message. You understand? So you need to talk to them. Let them know you had them. But this time you want, no one can play with your child, because that's how the ancestors do. They torment us with our children so that you hear. Mine, that's how they communicate with me. Sometimes I wake up angry and I don't ever do things like that, because when it involves your child, obviously you're gonna be scared, because the things that we go through, you don't want to think your child can go through things like that. Togoza Mbuyekezo. Okay, what is your take on Nzunza? Does it self-initiate underwater, or do you need someone to guide you through the process? Mbuyekezo, I'm a Nzunza initiate. I haven't seen anything that you're talking about. I'm still new. I haven't seen any underwater things. Do you need someone to guide you through the process? They are training me. I am self-initiating with Nzunza at the moment. So you're talking to the right person, but the right person who hasn't seen the underwater things, who hasn't gone underwater. I haven't seen anything with the Nzunzas. Okay? So when they take me to things like that, I'll come and tell you if it is that. They haven't shown me anything like that. The Nzunzas are still well, I haven't seen things like that. Okay, the only water that I've seen with the under the sea things and the water things is the Mandawe and the Abalozis. The Nzunzas, they haven't got me to that stage. I'm still new with them. So when it comes to Nzunza, the last things that I know that I've been talking to the Nzunza about was them telling me that I've got, now I can start saying Khanya. Khanya. That is all I know about Nzunza. Nothing else. I do not know much about Nzunza. They are still taking me to school, meaning that they want to make sure I am strong enough to be able to understand them. Okay? But they're self-initiating me, meaning that I do not have anyone guiding me. They're the ones helping me. That is my Nzunza spirit. Where was I? Okay. Wilelani deleted that one. I didn't see it. B, I dreamt wedding ceremony that I was getting married. Okay, I was expecting quite excited. Okay, my family members and friends were there, ready to celebrate, very happy, and I was a bit concerned because my partner was not there. Then I left them to look for him, even running around. I didn't find him till I woke. I was worried. B, your dream was really now coming up nicely, okay? But then they show you something as well about you. Your dream was coming out nicely. You're supposed to be enjoying yourself, because when we come to this, the celebrations in our dreams means that you've achieved something spiritually, right? Then you go into celebration. A wedding means that you are being you and this new person, you're about to go into these matrimonial things, right? Remember, if in physical terms, you are now with someone, you are together now, you are about to be partners for life. That's what marriage is about, right? But then people are celebrating, everything is good, but no, B still have a problem that people once said to look at, trying to find someone. Supposed to be enjoying yourself. You're there, it's your wedding day, but then you feel that the person you're supposed to be with there, you can't see them. Now you start going crazy there in your wedding day, and then you're worried about it. Then you're supposed to be celebrating, enjoying yourself. You're worried about your partner. Your people are trying to tell you something there. Supposed to be celebrating and enjoying yourself with people. Okay? Now they're showing you what is happening with you. Okay? Just think about it as in real terms. If you are in your wedding, right? Because remember, our people show us our state, the way we do things, the way we hesitate, the way we delay things because of you're supposed to be doing things and you're thinking about other things and stuff like that. These are your problems. You still have these problems, even though you are celebrating, but you still have this problem that you need to work on. Do you understand? That is how our people work with us. So if looking just from that small information that you've given me, is just when you're supposed to be enjoying yourself and expecting you about to if you're saying you're expecting, that I want to say like you're expecting, obviously something is brewing up. Something is brewing up, you know. If it is the gift, something is brewing up, right? Let's say me, I'm getting married to the Mandawi now. We are married now. Something is brewing up. I'm expecting this child. Something is brewing up there. The Mandawi are about to come through, to be activated. So I have to carry them for 9 months, right? Make sure that they are strong before they come out, right? But you, even though you're married to these people, remember they use the people that you know. Even though you're married to people, you're still worried because you can't see them. You're still worried that they are not there. You're supposed to be enjoying yourself, is your day, but no. I still need to see the Mandawi spirits, or I still need to see the Abalozi. Why am I not seeing them? Because I'm married. These people, this person I was married to, but I still don't see them. Your people are trying to tell you something about yourself. You relax and let things come out nicely. Relax. If you are at your wedding, you'll get married, and if you get married, that's fine. People celebrate and stuff like that. Yes, if the person has disappeared, you don't see them, it's probably they've gone to the toilet. Here we are just making assumptions because that's how ancestors talk. probably gone to the toilet. There's no need to be worried now. You worried, you're supposed to be enjoying yourself now. You're worried about someone who's gone there just to relieve themselves, is coming back, but you're still worried. They're just telling you about your state, your state, how they see you. Do you understand? How they see you. But congratulations on your wedding. Congratulations. And with the expectation of the new baby. That is how ancestors speak with us. So you shouldn't worry. You shouldn't worry. Okay? You shouldn't worry. You should relax. You need to relax. Bulelani, I don't heal yet, Gogo, but I went to Gogo in PE. That's when I knew that I had a gift. Then the dream came to tell me that I must go and heal someone. Then you go and heal someone. You will. If you haven't healed anyone, you'll go and heal someone. You will go and heal someone. You will heal someone. Just tell your people, okay? Just tell your people, yes, I've got the message. You said I should go and heal someone. Yes, I'm ready to go and heal the person. So send people my way so that I can heal them, okay? And if you're ready, let them know you're ready so they can start working on you. They can start working with you, getting you ready so you can go heal people when you healed yourself. Do you understand? So talk to them. Remember the dreams, the dreams is very simple, guys. Your people send you something, you reply to them based on what they've sent you on that dream. You telling me that I have to go and heal people. Which people are you talking about? Yes, I'm ready to heal these people. Send them to me so I can heal them. Then they'll show you now. You can't heal people now. Still need to work on you. Don't rush it. Still have to heal you. Do you understand? That's how you talk to them. Very easy. It's very easy. They just told you what they want you to do. Yes, I'm here. Now show me. Guide me. Because I'm ready to heal people. Because people need to be healed. Do you understand? Ayanda, hi Gogo, what does it mean to dream of me and my ex eating on the floor in front of my grandmother? Eating on the floor, how? Eating on the floor, how? Eating on the floor, how? Eating on the floor, as in, can you explain it more, Ayanda? Can you explain it more? What you mean by that? Eating on the floor, how? Because eating on the floor, for me, when I'm thinking about it, I don't want to think about that. That will make me just putting words into your mouth. Can you explain? Can you elaborate more on this dream? Okay. What were you eating on the? When you're saying on the floor, you meant that you were sitting down on the floor, not on the chairs, eating, which is normal for me. Or what do you mean by eating on the floor? Like eating food on the floor, like that, which is not normal, like food on the floor, not on. You understand? Can you elaborate more so that I explain something that I understand better? Because at the moment I'm a bit confused with this. And when your grandmother was sitting down there, can you tell me how she was with you in doing that, eating on the floor like that? Did she look like a happy person to you? Did she look? How did she look to you? You know, how did she look to you? And how did you feel while you were doing that? Did you feel that you were doing something that didn't look right? Because remember, all people that are being used in our dreams, it is nothing to do with these people. They are just using people, because when you're with that person, you know him like that. Your ex, you know him like that. But when you see yourself in the dream with him doing something like that, your people might be trying to give you a message about something else. But then they're using him, because based on how you know that person and what he was doing in the dream, these two, they might not correspond. They might be trying to make you think about the whole thing. You understand? So, and your people being, your grandmother being in there, is your grandmother still alive, or your grandmother is, is late? So what is it? how was she looking? Because remember when our grandparents are in our dreams, their emotions are very obvious. It's either they're upset, they're angry, they're smiling, or they're taunting you, like they're making you like, look at you. You understand? Or it's something. The emotions, they're telling us something, because when they're there, they want to show that their presence there as well. You understand? If it's someone who's no longer there, but if it's someone who's there, it will make it as well. You understand why they'll use that grandmother who's alive. They'll use her to be in that place, because dreams like this, guys, our people, how they talk to us based on our situations as well. When you know what your situation is like and you're talking to your people about particular situations, your people will feed you through dreams and how they see that particular person with you. They might be telling you about this person, something about this person, that they want you to look at them, because this person, even now you're still thinking about them. Look at you, this person gonna, if you're eating on the floor, like on the floor, not on the plates, on the floor. Look at this person, is even making you eat with them. Remember, I'm adding my things here because I don't know what was happening. I'm just adding my own things and how my people talk. Look at you, you're even sitting with, you're thinking about them, you think this person is the right one for you. You're even sitting with them, sitting like that, eating on the floor like that. It's not normal, you see. This person, you understand? They might be trying to reply to your what you've asked them for. Then they show you in dream format to look at it properly, because now they are using food. When they're using food is very important, because the way you are eating that food, it will tell you about what you ask. You understand? You ask them about something, they show you through food. You understand? If it is a good person or it's not a good person, through the food you're sharing with that person. You understand? So that is important to understand when you want someone to look at these things. You understand? Like me, I do not know your situation. I'm not in consultation mode. I'm just listening to what you're telling me. You understand? You just giving me something like that, and I'm just looking at it like that, making my guesswork. Oh, you know, I'm a healer, but this is not me healing. This is me doing my guesswork. Considering what I know with this person, like that. You understand? Because food is very important. What are your what is the kind of message your people are trying to tell you? Understand? If it's related to this person, you ask about him, they show you eating on the floor with him. It's either you're happy eating on the floor, meaning that this person is, you can even eat on this person. It doesn't even matter. You even go down with that person, eating like that with that person, because that's how they are. You understand? Or it could be that it's not related to that person. Yeah, they're just using him for something. So you need to look at dreams like that. Do you understand what I mean? And that grandmother being the observer, sitting there with you. Why will your grandmother be sitting around with you? You understand? As if she's trying to make sure that things are being done the right way. Do you understand what I mean? So there's too many messages here, but I can't make my guesswork. I can't make guesswork. What was being said in there? What was being said in them? Because guys, if you go to people with dreams like this and explain and expect people to explain dreams like this to give you the interpretation, they'll give you interpretation based on what? Based on me, and it is not related to you. So you go home messed up with my interpretation, because these are important dreams whereby you need to talk about everything that was happening to there. If there was a conversation, you need to talk about it. If there were feelings, the way you were feeling, you need to talk about it, because what happens is that you do not want to go home with me confusing you even more. Because what will happen is that I'll tell you something and you take it, even if you're saying, I'm not going to take Nagatlokulu's interpretation, it will still be at the back of your mind. One day you'll be thinking and you'll be saying, but Nagatlokulu said it. Because remember, we need to understand that say things like this, you can make big mistakes. So you need to express yourself properly. Talk about things as you saw them and how you felt and what you would be, what the communication there, how you saw people and stuff like that, because this is not interpretation. This is not it. This is me trying to make you look at your dreams so that we do not make mistakes as healers and soon to be healers. And if you're here, you are in the process. If you're here, you'll be, unfortunately, I'm gonna just say that. Look, remember, healing is not about being what you know about healing. Healing comes in different ways. You can be a healer and just be like an artist there, singing, giving us messages through songs. You can be a healer and be something else. Do you understand? Healing is not about seeing a Hulu burning the sage. And it's nothing to do with that. Your house is going to smell so nice. All these things are not going to happen in yours. I'm just doing it because I just like the smell, you understand, sometimes. So healing is totally different. We should not look at it in other ways, other ways. Where was I? Okay, I was talking about Ayanda. Ayanda, if you can elaborate more on this, what is okay? If you can elaborate more on your ex, okay? Because eating, if you watch, actually you should watch my video on eating, because ancestors, when they're giving us information about eating in our food, there's so much information related to that, okay? Eating, how we eating with people, if we're doing things that we would normally do, in real life, and those people, if there's something worrying you about, you understand? So you need to look into that. What was that? Okay, Draco. I dreamed of a massive group of colored people wearing white caps and white casual clothes. Amongst them was a guy I attended high school with. They tried to steal my dog, but I held it till I woke. What do you think it means? What do you think it means? What do you think it means? Draco, what do you think this dream means? What do you think it means? What do you think your people are trying to tell you there? Okay, Getla, I don't think I have a calling. Okay. Okay. If you think so, Getla, you don't think you have a calling. Getla, talk to us maybe in 2 months' time and let us know how it is going. Thokoza well, B, that is what it is, isn't it? I don't know. I don't talk about. Anyway, I talk about things that I've experienced, guys. I am here not as a healer. I am here to talk about things I'm experiencing, things that I've gone through. Okay, as me like this, I don't know anything. But bring my ancestor spirits and guide. You'll see different me. Okay. So as me like this, I can only talk about my experiences. Things I don't know, I cannot talk about them. But the moment I bring my people, they'll be talking about things that I don't know. You understand? Because me as me, and I'm learning. It's either they've taught me something, then I remember it that, when I was doing that, my people said I should do it like this, like that. Otherwise, as me, as I come like this, I do not know anything unless they channel through me and they talk about things. Then you'll be surprised. Okay. Petile, Togo's again. I just got triggered to ask this last question for the day. Same sister who rose from the dead ever since she died. She's come visit but never said a word to you. Then a few weeks back, while I was meditating, she appeared and took a red stone out of her mouth and gave it to me. I researched about it, hoping to find it's the ruby stone. I can afford the stone. Uh, okay. So you think that she wants you to get the stone? You think she wants you to get the stone? Okay. Because it could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of things, It could be a lot of things. This dream, I'm not undermining your interpretation, Petsile, towards Petsile and the ancestor spirits and people that you're working with, okay? Sometimes things like this, what comes out of the mouth, it's not necessary that it needs to be you need to get it, because sometimes a lot of us, even we get seeds coming out of our mouth, because it's just our people saying what comes out of our mouth will be like this. It will be like seeds. You'll be like splashing seeds, meaning that you'll be what do you call it? You'll be cultivating nice things out there. And what comes out of mouth, like a ruby, to be beautiful things coming out. You understand? So a lot of messages, they not necessarily mean, you need to get it. It could be like when she opens her mouth, what comes out of it will be like a ruby. It will be as expensive, like what you're saying is expensive, like the ruby coming out of her mouth the moment she start talking to you, the moment she start guiding you, the moment she start giving you things, information, it will be like that. So it could be anything. So remember, do not take what I'm saying that if you felt and you believe that's what you wanted, you're supposed to do, you should do it. So what I'm just trying to say here is that sometimes you need to look at things in other ways as well. You understand? Because I dream a lot about things coming out of mouth, and it's not related to that I need to get it. It's related to what they're saying, because when you open your mouth and things comes out, whatever that is coming out, there's a big reason to it. Big reason to it. When you open your mouth, this comes out. When you open your mouth to talk, this comes out. When you open your mouth, because with mouth you eat, you talk, you understand, you do a lot of things with the mouth. So most important thing is that we talk through our mouth. When we talk, what comes out of our mouth? Because like you said, she was not talking, but when she did open her mouth, what comes out? Because like that, that's what will be coming out. Just like that beautiful ruby. You shouldn't rush it, but it's like beautiful ruby like that. It takes a long time, because it is, when she starts opening up, it will be like that. It could be a lot, but get it if you can get it. If you can afford it. Tobela Farella. Tobela Isinta. Okay. My bone. What about the body vibrations? God, do you mean anything serious? For a week I've been having these vibrations, and after a while they go away, then come back. The body vibrations, yes, they mean a lot. Sometimes we wake up from our dream vibrating because something was happening. We're coming from we traveled, so we're coming out quicker than normal. Things didn't process, so we see ourselves vibrating out. You understand? Your body vibrate. You understand? Sometimes you vibrate because there's a different energy around, so you vibrate. That's how mine used to happen anyway. But these vibrations, they come with something. They don't just happen, your body start vibrating. You understand? There's something happening for your body to... Ooh, what am I doing there? Your body to vibrate. Are you making...
No.
Oh, that's not nice. It's my hobby. I was asking if he's making coffee, and it's just saying no, quick, without even listening to me. Okay, for a week I've been having this vibration. After a while they go away, they come back. Okay. Yeah, just not knowing, remember, when we are spiritual people, we have to rule out anything medical. Okay, we have to rule anything medical, and we know there's nothing happening with us that is medical, that needs you going to the doctor and stuff like that. Nothing to do with you that is not extraordinary. When you know there's nothing medically wrong with you, now we focus on the spirituality bit. Even me, when someone comes with something else that doesn't look like something that I know, I will make sure that they even look in that things medically. Do you understand? So that when they come to me, we're talking about spiritual matters as well. You know yourself, because if I'm talking to you on the phone, I'm not seeing you, you're talking about things that a lot of medical things, they correspond with spiritual things. How we feel medically, we feel as in something that needs medical attention. Sometimes we feel spiritual. Water, for me. For who? You, yes. Go and have that. That's my jingles. So you rule anything that could be medical, then we're talking spiritual. So if it's spiritual things, yes, spiritual things, we see a lot of things. Numbness, vibrations, sometimes feel like you're paralyzed. I should not say that because people might start, I'm getting sued. Someone said, I've heard Ngakatlukhulu said you'll be like this, and I thought that's what she meant. Look, we rule out medical things and then we deal with spiritual things. Ayenda, okay, where was I? Togoza Ayanda, okay. What does it mean to dream of yourself graduate varsity and after I was dancing inside a circle full of people? Oh, that's beautiful. That means you graduated. Whatever you were learning, you graduated. It means congratulations. Me, when I finish varsity or anywhere, if I go to school and I come out, there's celebration, something big is happening to me. Something big. I'll see big things, because that means whatever they were teaching me about me, they say, well done, you've completed, you've done very well. Now I see myself celebrating. Ooh, I've done well with my ancestors. So that means things are moving forward. That is my dreams with watch the video about school dreams. So if you graduated, that is very good. Congratulations, Ayanda. Congratulations. Togoza Malebu. I dreamed of my late mom trying my waist with Njeti, and showed me the red cloth too, but she never said anything to me. Always when she visited, she never took divinations. I dreamed of my late mom trying my waist with Njeti. Showed me the red cloth too, but she never said anything. Okay, so it's just they're telling you. So Njeti means you've got the mandal. Do you understand? It's just mandal where they do not hide they don't hide behind the bushes. You see in Njeti, you've got it. Whether you like it or not, you've got it. Okay? So they're just showing you you've got that. So it's just so if you're okay. If it is me, I see things like this, I'll be very happy. The next thing I'll be telling them, oh, I'm happy, I've seen this, you've shown me this. This is very good. This is very good. So what do we do now? Do you understand? What do we do now? That's if I was seeing a dream like this, the excitement would be galore. I'll be telling them, what do we do now? You understand? Do you want me to get it? If you don't have it, but if it was me, I'll get it so fast, because I'm like that. I work like that. I get excited with things like this. So I'll be telling them now, what do we do? Let's talk now. You understand? Let's talk. Yes, I have seen you. Looks like you want to talk to her. Tell her you're ready to talk. You understand? You want to hear more about this, because if they are showing you about this, you need more. You need to know more. Okay? Tell them you need to know more. This is straightforward. Straightforward. And I'm sensing that you wanted to talk. If you want someone to talk in your dream and you can see they're there, they're just like observing, they just look at you, not saying anything. Sometimes they do that. Just ask them to start talking. Tell them, I see you in my dream and I would love to talk to you. Please feel free so we can talk. You understand? Relax, feel free. I'm ready to talk. What is it? What would you like to tell me? Yes, I've seen the cloth. like Hulu do, I'm excited whether you're gonna get the jetty, because Manda way they will they will like you to have it, or at least draw it, or take a picture of, print out a picture of Njeti and have it when you're talking to your people, because once they show it to you, their presence is there. You need to make them, it's gonna be felt anyway. So just talk to them like that. So it is a good dream, Manable. Okay, you were eating while sitting down on the floor. That is okay if that is normal to you. For me, it's normal to sit on the floor and be eating. But why is that grandmother there with you while you're eating and sitting on the floor? What is happening there? What were you talking about? What is happening with you currently that your people are showing you that? Because that is situational dream. Something is happening to you, your people are showing it through dreams, through you eating with someone. What is happening? Is there something that is happening that is unresolved with your boyfriend, with your ex? If there's something unresolved, then you know that they're showing it to you like that. But then if there's nothing else, they just want to show you, just like someone like that ex of yours sitting, there's something, you need to look at this situation like this, like your ex, this is the kind of things like that. Maybe it's to do with you, the person sitting with you, the grandmother sitting with you. What is happening with you? What is your people trying to tell you? Because food dreams are very important, okay? Because it shows you about how you communicate with people and people around you. You understand? The communications around you and other people. So they'll show it through you eating dreams, eating food. So if you're eating food and you're enjoying yourself, they're telling you about something. You ask your people about something. Now they're showing you. Just like that, things are okay like that. It is like that with these people. You understand? So there's more to it. But I can't do anything without getting more information from you. Otherwise, I'll be just all over the place. Is it the question now for you to think about? Is your ex someone who will do that? Is your ex someone who will do that? Who will be sitting with you like that, eating with you the way you're eating and talking with you with whatever you were talking about there? You understand? Is it something that he will do? Okay? Is it something that you will do with him, knowing him physically? Is it something that you'll do? Because they're trying to tell you something. What you do in physical life, will you do? What was happening in the dream format? Was this something that it is something that you do or not? Then you get your answer. So I didn't see this continuation. We were sharing the food with my grandmother. She's alive, but the mood was stable. We were just having a calm mood, and it was after I asked my ancestor to show me the one. Okay. All right. That's nice. That is very nice. That is nice then. Huh? That is nice, Ayanda, if that's what you ask and that's what you're getting. You understand? That is nice. That's a nice dream. Non-Tlanhla Mahlangu. Tobela, I've been told I have Abalozi, and what I know is that you don't go to Asa for the... Oh, hold on. I was still thinking about the Ayanda message. Just messing my brain a little bit. So that is nice. I'm going back to Ayanda. So that is nice, Ayanda, because you even saying it yourself, the situation, the mood was stable. Stable. The mood was stable. You said it yourself. The mood was stable. Okay? Stable. Okay, Non-Tlanhla Mahlangu Tobela. I've been told I have Abalozi. Oh, that's nice. I've been told I've got Abalozi. What I know is that you don't go to Asa for them. They do it themselves via dreams. Yet I dream of school, meaning I have to go to Asa. Please clarify for me. Non-Tlanhla, you're going to be going to school. I don't know for how long. If you are a healer, you're going to be going to school. If there's something that you need to correct, they're going to take you to school all the time. Okay? You're dealing with someone who goes to even primary school sometimes. I'll be like this saying, teacher, 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 looks like you're not looking my way. School dreams, they are necessary for traditional, for healers. They are necessary. You understand? They are necessary. Sometimes they are necessary. You just have to try and see what it is that they're showing you in that school. Okay? It's nothing to do with you having to go somewhere to twice. Okay? It means that you are in a learning environment. They are now taking you to school. Your people, your ancestors are taking you to school so that they can correct things that they need correcting, or they can teach you about things that they need to teach you about, or they can tell you that you need to go research, because in that class they might be telling you something that you need to go and learn about. Okay, that's what it means about going to school. You're gonna be going to school. I don't know. I go to school a lot, so I'm an expert. I think it's a bad thing to be an expert going to primary school, secondary school at my age, isn't it? Hey, I should take it back. I should not be going to schools, because that means there's something that is not right that my people are showing me. But school dreams, guys, they are very good, because you drop your guard a little bit, your people will just take you to school quickly so that you can see that you should not be doing that. So school dreams are really good. It's good to be learning. When we're people, learning makes us stay young, isn't it? That's how I look at it. So you have to look at things in different perspectives. It means if I go to primary school, maybe my people are just saying as well that you start feeling young, isn't it? Like those people in those schools, isn't it? When they're taking me to secondary as well, they want me to start feeling like I'm still at that age, isn't it? So school dreams, they're just like that. To me, school dreams, guys, it doesn't mean you have to go anywhere. It just means that you have to see why they're taking you to school. What is it that they're teaching you there? All right. Okay, my level. How do we contact you for consultation? I need to clarify with a few things in my life, please. My level. Remember, I'm in UK, right? So most of the time when you're coming to me, you're gonna have to go to your people first. Your people are gonna send you with things to bring to me, so I can tell you about yourself. So if you want that healer who's gonna be throwing things on the things, you will need to be with me physically. Do you understand? At the moment, I can only help you and your people, not do things that I have to start looking like that. Yes, when I'm with your people, when your people have allowed me to do that, then I can do that. But if you want someone who will tell you everything apart from your people telling you something, I might not be the right person. But you can contact me through email and I'll tell you exactly these different things with more, so that you make the right decision. Because sometimes when we're going through these things, we get desperate. You understand? We get desperate, so we end up just wanting to go to deep people. Do you understand? So for me, I'm gonna take you back to your people, and then when your people are dealing with you, then we'll talk. So that you trust your people. No matter what, the only people who are gonna tell you about what's happening ahead, it's gonna be your people, no one else but yours. That's where I'm taking you. Even when you come to me, that's what I'm gonna be doing with you. Okay? Taking you back to your people. Okay. So yes, you send me an email and then we'll talk. Or you can even send me an email and your number, and I'll call you and tell you exactly the same thing. Okay? Okay, Draco. What does it mean if I dream of being in high school? All the students were not in class, but I was observing everyone as if I'm analyzing them. I've this analyzing people issue even in reality. Yes, that's what your people are showing you. That is what you need to work on. So they'll work on you to correct that if that's a problem, okay? They'll work you on that. They'll work you with that. That's why they've taken you there. They'll help you deal with that. That's why you're in school. Okay? In school, they're correcting things like that about us, things that we are not happy with, things that we cannot solve on our own. So they're taking you to school so that they can show you that we're going to be working with you with this. So that is what they'll be doing with you. Okay, basically, every time you interview go again, God protect you for us, you really appreciate my answers. That's nice. Oh, that's nice, Petile. Towards Tobel Jimen, your recent video on cleansing was such an eye-opener. Tobel Jimen, yes. Actually, I remember this. The reason I even did that video, G-Man, you should be proud, because I thought about the thing, there's something you asked me about ancestors appearing in our dream. So I hope it answers that question as well. Okay, I hope it answers that question that you asked me before. Togoza Simpiwe, when you dream of baking cakes, what does it mean? You're baking cakes for who? You're baking cakes for who? And is cake, how do you associate cakes? What is your association with cakes? The reason I'm asking you this question, what was that? Simpiwe was celebration, okay? So the reason why I'm asking you about cakes is that with ancestor, with baking, cooking, and stuff like that, right? Is about a lot of things. So when you're baking for people, you're baking a cake. Why were you baking it, and who are you baking it for? And did the cake that was baked already, finished baking, did you give it to people, and did these people appreciate it? And if it was it cooked proper as a cake? Did you know that you were doing the right thing, baking it like that? Did you put the right ingredients there? And when you gave people cake that was nicely baked, and it's not going to cause problems for other people ahead. You understand? Because when you're baking something, you are in the process of how do I say it? How do you go back to baking in English? Something in suit. You understand? You have to put ingredients for something, right? So you have to plan it. You have to plan for this cake. So you're taking your time, your energy, you're putting ingredients for this. You know how the amount of people who are coming, how many people are gonna be. This cake is gonna be enough for them. So it takes a lot of you thinking and planning. You understand? You're planning about this. You want people to be happy when they're eating that cake. And you want to make sure that those people, when they eat that cake, they really appreciate your effort, because it's about you giving. You're giving them something special. So they need to appreciate it. So who are these people you are baking for? If you were baking for yourself, did you see yourself sitting down and enjoying your cake, just like someone who took their time to prepare something to bake that cake? Because the cake takes, things have to go right, because otherwise it could be a cake just falling apart like that. So it has to be, you planned it, you thought about it, you put the cooker as well, you had to put it, the what they call it, the heat has to be the right temperature for that cake, because your people are just trying to tell you something here. So who are you baking for? That special thing. You're saying it's for celebration. Yes. Did people celebrate your cake? Did you feel that people appreciated it? Do you understand? So we want to see what your people think about you, Simpiwe. We want to know how your people think about you and the people that you're dealing with or you as a person. So tell us about this cake, because cake has nothing to do with anything apart from being special. For people who are not used to be eating cake like me, baking a cake is a special thing that needs an effort. And I know that if I'm sitting down and eating it, I have to enjoy something that is nicely cooked. But if I'm making it for people, because remember, it's not about cake. Cake is metaphoric there. It's not about it. Cake is a symbol for something. Your people are trying to tell you that you make an effort to create this nice something, the cake. And then after taking all that time and energy, thinking, keep on checking the oven to see if the cake is right. And then after that, all that effort, I mean, it takes a long time. Well, it depends. But that effort, you understand? So what is it? Wow. I had to G. What is happening? Okay. So you understand that effort. We need to understand what it is that the people are trying to tell you. Okay. Togoza Malebu. That's very good. Simply another one was with my late twin sister buying black and white beads and grain salt. So that's good. That's a good dream as well. That's good. So you're buying them. So if they're showing me buying that and I don't have it, that means they want me to get them. Okay? That means my people want me to get them if they're showing me doing that. Because remember all the dreams. As a drama, they have to show you doing something because they're trying to tell you something. You understand? The special dreams, if it's like my ancestors, the special dreams, flesh, they show you something like this, a picture, and then it ends. It's not a dream, it's just flesh. It's special for me. So the ones that they create drama, it's just they just want you to just like someone who's going to buy what? The green and white beads. That's me. Even mine, they came in that form. The green and white beads. I had the first one they talked to me about was the white beads. That one they communicated them with me. But the green and white beads, they show me going in the shop, the beads shop, looking at the beads. Going to that one, the one that I like, the green one. Looking at the big ones, the green, those green and white beads, like big ones, and I was looking at them, pointing at those ones. The moment they said that I ordered the green and white beads, I was so excited. No one could have stopped me at that time. Okay? So that is how my people communicate. The green salt, I've never seen a green salt. Oh, wait, I have seen. Why am I saying that? Togoza non-tlankla, Togoza mudiehi, Togoza mkulu. Yes. So, what is it? What is it?
You're just picking me up so I can recall it. We're having a play day.
Oh, that's nice. Who's taking you there?
Eva's mum.
Oh, good. Sorry, that was my daughter. Okay. All right. That's good. What? That's good. Togoza, apologies there. I've got young ones, so I need to a little bit pay attention to them. Yes. G-Man, I felt that you made the video for me. The way it was so relevant. I tried to comment, but my comment wasn't going through. Yes, if you comment and it's got something like what they call it, like it leads to a video or something like that, like or an email or something like that. I don't know what they call it. It's got that attachment kind of thing. It wouldn't go through. Okay. Or there are some words that I've taken off my channel, so I don't want them in there. So sometimes if you're sending a comment with some words that are taken off my channel, it might not go through. So it depends what you wanted to say there, Jimin. Yes, I thought about you when I was making that. Luyanda Togoza, What does it mean when you wake up shouting at someone and sometimes you wake up crying? Who are you shouting at? Someone is someone. Someone has got a name and a face. There's an image of someone. Who is this person? Who is this person that you're shouting at? You're saying you wake up shouting. So you mean that you just come out of sleep and start shouting or start crying. What is happening in your dreams, Luyanda? Who is this someone? Mkulu, I dreamt someone buying me so much meat at the butchery and then a bucket full of money. Woo! That is so nice. That's a nice dream, Mkulu. What's happening with you? Then they took me to this brown church and they gave me a long metal stick and there was a lot of old people around the church clapping. Oh, Mkulu, that is a nice dream. That is a beautiful dream. Wow, that is very good. That is very good. If it was me, I'll go back to my people and I'll be telling them, oh, this is nice. What you're showing me is good things. Yes, I would love to buy that. So much meat like that. Yes, because I'll be full. You understand? I'll be full. You understand? This is, I need this food. I need this food and this bucket full of money. I need that. And thank you for showing me that this is coming my way. You understand? And for you to even see yourself with these people there clapping hands. Mukulu, you are there. You are there. You are there. That's a good dream. Tobela, Judith Tobela. So that is just that. Yes, so that's just that, guys. You don't have any more questions and stuff. Okay, that's very good, Mkulu. Your dream is very good. It's very good. That's very good. That's a beautiful dream. When I see dreams like that, I know, I know. My people, the way they talk, yeah. This is beautiful dream. Cool. It's beautiful dream. It's beautiful dream, and it's good that you did that. You talked to them. So that is just that. Anyway, so what did I not answer properly that I don't feel that I did justice? Okay, there is one person that I felt that I didn't properly answer them. Okay, where was I? Okay, Draco, I dreamt of massive group of colored people wearing white caps and white casual clothes. Amongst them was a guy I attended high school with. They tried to steal my dog, but I held it and I held it. I woke up. Yes, that dream, the dream, the reason why I didn't answer this properly, I wanted you to go into it is because these people, they symbolize something to you. They symbolize something to you, and the fact that they tried to steal your dog, there's something there, and they couldn't. You held on to it, and they couldn't, because remember, a lot of our dreams like this. Okay, a lot of dreams like this when our ancestors are showing us things like this. Okay, it's very difficult for me to answer this being excluding myself, because as I'm here on my personal capacity, right? Obviously as a healer, but I'm here to talk in my personal capacity. So answering a dream like this, the first instinct when I saw it was I thought about me. Okay, so sometimes certain people symbolize some things to people. Okay, they symbolize something. So me, if I'm answering you, I'm gonna answer you based on the last bit of the message, which is not really good. That's why I wanted you to look at this dream to tell me what you think it means yourself. Because if someone tries to steal something, which for me as a healer, okay, that is bad, because now it looks like I'm interpreting this dream, and I'm not interpreting it. I'm not using my people. So that is something they do not like. But looking at this, thinking about my own dreams, okay, if someone wants to take something that I have to something like a dog, my personal thing, you understand, and I defended it, and they couldn't. So I'll be happy with that, because my people are trying to show something, to show me something about something. Okay, a dog to me, like I said, a dog in my dreams, it is pure ancestors. It's purely ancestors in my dreams. Okay, they just, I cannot just go anywhere else apart from them. You understand? So it could be that it's something, they're just trying to tell you something like as protective as you were protecting this dog. You know, there'll be, you did defend your dog. You understand? Yeah, you did defend your dog. So, but then the people there, because they are very important, those people, it symbolizes something to you. Okay. Uh, okay, where was I? Okay, I dreamt I was with my husband in my late dead carrying box of soil next to this ocean, but the water was dirty. Uh, okay, you were with your husband and my late dead carrying box of soil next to this ocean, but the water was dirty. Okay, what was happening? Was there any communication in there? Was this dream just no one was talking to anyone about nothing? You understand? How did it start? How did you end up seeing your dead ocean carrying this soil? And the ocean, when you're saying it was dirty with what? Because the ocean being dirty, you can see is dirty with this particular thing. Considering there's a soil, someone carrying a soil full of soil, a box full of soil in there, but the ocean as well, using it as dirty. What was it dirty with? You understand? That dirty ocean, your dad carrying the soil. What do you think could be linked between those two? You understand? What could have dirtified the ocean? Considering that's what came out in the dream. What could have made that ocean dirty? Because when my dreams, if my people are showing me something about the water and the water being dirty, they'll show me what it is that the water, what caused that dirt in that water. They'll show it to me in the dream, that something like this caused that. You understand? So even if they're not saying it, I'll know that that thing there could have led to that water being that dirty. And my people are trying to tell me something. There's a message there somewhere. You understand? So if you want to talk more about if you want to talk more about this dream, Judith, if you don't mind, Leander, God, I can't see who it is. Charlotte, there's no image, just a vocal communication. Okay, that's a nice. If you mean you doing the vocalizing. I don't understand this, Luanda. I do not understand this. Let me go back. Let me try and relax and go back to your message. I do not understand your message properly. What does it mean when you wake up shouting at someone and sometimes you wake up crying? Then you go and say, Gogo can't see who it is. I shouted. There's no imaginary, just a vocal communication. I do not understand this, because you can't just wake up shouting or waking up angry, unless something has happened in the dream. You wake up upset about something, but being vocal about it, I've never heard of that situation. Is different. If I'm vocal, I'll be vocal talking to my people. But I can't be vocal because obviously I sleep next to someone, so I can't be vocal. So I'll be worried about being vocal like that. But what is it? Is it you've seen something in the dream that didn't make sense? Something has caused you to vocalize, waking 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 up from. Oh, I can only remember one situation like. the dream, the dream space, the dream, something happening in the dream to cause you to wake up upset about something you've seen there. So if, let's say, your ancestors are showing you something that is really, really upsetting, that it needs to be dealt with, now I'm going to be personal, something that needs to be dealt with in the family, with the family member, the ancestors are so angry that they wake you up, because they are still within you, they are still with you, so you wake up angry and even shaking, because that thing would have caused you so much anger, like saying things like "futsek," like things like that. Okay, I know, I know, I know, I know. It sounds bad, isn't it? But something in the dream would have made you feel there was that thin line between the dream space.
My friend's Eva here, so if somebody asks where I am, say I have played it with Eva.
What?
Yes, I told him, but he doesn't know when I'm.
Yeah, the thin line between the dream, from the spiritual you and the physical you, there will be that thin line that you end up saying things because it's coming from the dream. But when it happens like that, for me, I know it's coming from the dream and it goes through your physical. So there's no thin line, because your people, they want to show you something that they are not happy with. So you feel it, you understand? But I cannot tell you here if this is normal, if I don't hear that a dream causes this. I cannot say it's normal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Leander. Yes, something like that could happen, but it's coming from the dream space through to you physically. But if nothing happens, you don't remember if that a dream causes you to wake up being expressive, because from the dream something has upset you so much that you wake up. It's like the same thing as when the dream doesn't end properly, like you're coming from somewhere, you wake up shaking or you wake up vibrating, the same way as you can wake up being vocal, but it has to come from the dream. If you remember a dream started somewhere, then you wake up being vocal. But if it's just you waking up and being vocal, it's gonna sound a bit somehow, isn't it? Okay, Togoza Mkulu. Okay. Judith. Okay, so so that is good. That is good. So that means I do not know what could be symbolizing your dead with your dead with the soil, the box full of soil. What could be it? What do you think it means with that? But it's good that you're seeing that and you're wondering what the hell, you understand, people are doing, because why would people be doing things in that? If for me Manda is a Mandawe dream like that, Mandawe people are Mandawe spirits are trying to show me, and they're trying to teach me something about people, water, and people getting things the wrong way, and they'll show me things like that. People not respecting their environment, people not respecting even the waters. People are just so people are just so how do I say it? They are just so not. They really don't even care that they even put themselves in that kind of debt. If it was to do with my dreams, how Mandawa spirits are trying to teach me about things, that the people will be just there, swimming in it, in debt, and they're happy in it. So they're just trying to teach me about something. So teaching dreams can come in those in things like that. But what is the significance of the soil? You're dead carrying that soil in the box, and him smiling. You understand? What could be it? What could be it? You understand? What could be the soil? What do you think? What does it symbolize to you? This soil that your dad was carrying in the box. I think that's what you said. What could it mean to you? And your dad smiling. You understand? Smiling at that. Is it normal for is it normal? Is it something that it would be normal for your dad to be smiling? Is he smiling because like he's acknowledging what you're thinking about these people swimming in debt, or is he smiling because there's more to it? You understand? There's more to it. But that soil in the box that is carried, what could be the message there? What could be the message there? Because you will know, you can see these people, they are swimming in filth, and you can see that. As a healer, your observation is very good. You are aware of something that is not right. The people are doing something that is not right, and acknowledgement from your dad. Why is he smiling, and what could be the symbol? What could that box is carrying symbolize to you? Okay, I think that is just that. You know, and you know that people are not supposed to be swimming in filth anyway, in debt. You understand? It's not normal. It's not normal. I mean, it's not normal. You know that it's not normal. So I don't know how far you are in your training, because sometimes when our people are training us, they'll be teaching dreams, like they'll make sure that some dreams are about how they show you that you are aware of certain things, and when things are not right and you're seeing things are not right, are you expressing yourself, you're talking about it, you're even asking question, why are you swimming in this filth? You're not saying that it's filth. Try and correct these people. They cannot be being in this kind of filth, because as a healer, you're supposed to guide people. You need to help people. You can see your people are there swimming in filth. You need to ask questions. You need to talk to them. Ask. You understand? Maybe physically you are not expressive enough. If you didn't say anything when you can see things were not right, they were wrong there, you didn't say anything. You understand? You see things being wrong around you, you don't ask questions, you don't say anything in dreams, meaning that physically as well you're not saying things. Okay. Yes, Judith, if you want to add more to this, so that we see if there's something you haven't said there. So we look. So what is it that you felt in this dream? What is it that you thought it was telling you about? So we understand where you are as well in your training. Jay Tobela, I wanted to ask about constant dreams of being at a hair salon. My mom is always in these dreams telling the hairdresser they are doing my hair wrong too. Okay. Okay, J Ray. So if it is constant dreams of being in the hair salon, so that means there's association between you and the hair salon, meaning that it is your setting. So your mom is in these dreams telling the hairdresser they're doing my hair wrong. And what are you saying about it? Jay, you're sitting on the chair like this one, because it's almost the same as the hair salon chair. You're looking at the mirror. You're in the hair salon. Obviously, in front of you is a men's salon, I guess you're male. You're sitting there, you're looking at yourself on the mirror. Someone is doing your hair. And it takes your mom to tell someone that they're doing your hair wrong. Something you're looking at someone cutting it and trimming it the way, because no one can do your hair the way you ask them. You tell the hairdresser that this is what I want my hair to look. I want you to cut it like this, like that. Then when they start, you're seeing that they're going towards what you wanted them to do. sitting there on the chair, they're cutting it. When your mom is telling the people that they're not doing your hair right, you sitting down there looking at the mirror at yourself, what are you thinking about? Do you think they're doing your hair wrong, or do you think they're not doing your hair wrong? And then we can understand why is your mom telling grown-up people in the about a grown, I assume people watching this, they're over 18, telling people in the salon that they're doing your hair wrong, and you are not saying anything. You're sitting down there at with someone doing your hair, and you're not saying anything. Is your mom saying something? What is happening with you, G? You are again. So what is happening with you, G? So let's go on and hear what you say. Okay, I'm always quite go. She does all the talking, and I never have a mirror in front of me either to see. Usually, they're braiding my. So that is you. There you go. So look, the moment you see yourself in that saloon, okay, because it's your setting, right? Like we say, it's a setting. Because if it is constant, it means your people are going to push you. Even the hairdresser, and one day you're going to go in there. You're going to want the hairdresser to put something else, not braid. The hairdresser is going to come with something that the hairdresser has planned for you. Until you say, no, enough is enough in that dream. It's going to happen physically. It's going to continue like that physically. You understand? You're going to let people do things, say things about something to do with you. So your people are trying to make sure that you correct that. They're helping you correct. So it's a good thing they're putting you in that setting, you know. So they're going to be molding you until you start saying, mom, the person is doing what I want them to do. You understand? In that dream. The moment you say that, even physically, you're going to hear yourself telling not only people close, you're going to tell everyone, I didn't say it I didn't say that. And why are you saying something that I didn't say? I mean, you need to listen to what I'm saying to you. You're going to be hearing yourself. Once your ancestors are done with you in that salon, you're going to be hearing yourself talking to people like this, like correcting them, like the way you just corrected me that you're a girl. You're going to be correcting people properly. You started already. You understand? So your people are going to be helping you like that. You're going to be strong. You understand? So that is good. That is good. So it is this, they put you in the setting that you are, you'll understand. So remember, all these settings that our people put us in, you need to try and understand them and study them. If you don't understand them properly, understand them. You go in that place already, you go knowing what you do, what you want. You're going to tell the people doing your things that this is what I want, because this is what is about me. It's to do with me. It's something on me. So you're not going to want someone to tell you what you want when you went there knowing what you wanted. You understand? So that is why these settings are used on us. Okay? And it's nothing to do with whether you have hair or not. Okay, so where was I? Dikeledi Tolela. I dreamed it was it was me and my late grandfather, and some lady was giving us yellow milimim momatsoro. What could this dream mean? I dreamt it was me and my late grandfather, and some lady was giving us yellow milimim momatsoro. What could this mean? A dream was on my way. Okay, there are too many dreams. Okay. All right. The dreams about food is very important. The yellow maize meal, right? It is a symbol for something. There must be something that when you see that you understand something, you will know what that meal means to you. Okay, my association with the yellow meal is different. From me, is different. For you, it might be different as well, because with food, the dreams will come with your association with certain food in that way will mean something. Okay, your association with food in that way will mean something. Me looking at this dream, traditionally, you don't just go and give someone food in their hand like that. Okay, if it's what I'm thinking you mean, giving us yellow mili momatso, like a momatso, as in they gave it to you like this, you had your hand like that, and they gave you more food in there, or how? What do you mean, Dikelate? Because if it is like that, someone giving you food in your hand like that, for me, that won't sound right. It won't sound right for me. Okay, it won't sound right. But for you, it might mean something, because some people, the way they eat is different from how other people eat. Remember, food, you have to associate food. Your ancestors are not going too far. Your ancestors, they will tell you about something that you know and how you look at it and how you associate with you. With food, it cannot be misinterpreted, guys. You cannot misinterpret it. The way food are given to you, the way the food looks, what kind of food it is, you cannot say someone misinterpreted your food dreams. They will be very, very specific. The food are catered for you. They cook it right for you, the way you know it, the way you understand it. Your ancestors will go in that kitchen and make it right, the way they will know you understand it. So what it is, how do you associate yellow meal and how it was given in someone's hand like this? I mean, seriously, like this. Food in the hand like this. They're trying to tell you something. But remember, the way I grow up and the way you grow up, totally different. So the association with what you're telling me and what I know is totally different, because these food ones, they are based on what you know and what you understand. You understand? So is that normal to you? Someone taking food in their hand like that? You understand? And if I was looking, I'm making assumptions here. Okay? I'm making assumption here. Please do not use this as interpretation. This is assumption. Let's just say I'm taking your dream as it is. Let's just say Dikeledi has gone to Ngakatlo Hulu for what? To help Ngakatlo Hulu with helping Dikeledi with ancestors. Right? Your ancestors are showing you a lady giving you the food in your hand like this. Yellow millimil. The last time I saw yellow millimil in my village is that there was a time where there was shortage of white maize meal, and we're eating yellow millimil, right? My association with it is when there was shortage, there was nothing else at that time, we were eating that. This is from my association. It is not your association. I'm just trying to make you look at this dream. So, and you're being given like this, like that. For me, your people will be telling you that Ngakatlo Hulu, where you went to for help, we've gone there, my child. Look at this woman there. She's even giving us food in our hand, the yellow one in our hand like this. Imagine a hot maize meal like that, giving it to us in our hand. But there's nothing like that. Ubuntu, where is it? Why would someone be giving us food like that, my child? This is not right. Let's look at this situation properly. That is when I'm just I'm making assumption now, and I'm creating my own drama so that you can look at it, and if there's more, you can add, okay? Okay, and where was I? Okay, Tobela Frenzy. Okay, sorry, I need lipstick. I need to look good for the video, isn't it? I want to be saying, Holy sleeps like this. That's ego. Anyway, where was I? Fancy, Tobela, okay. A jam was on my way to school. There were army people and vehicle going the opposite direction. Okay. When I got to the school, someone said they are only letting you wear that shirt because they think you are an exchange student and you will be moving on soon. What could it mean? Exactly that. They are letting you wear that shirt because they think you are an exchange student and you'll be moving on soon. What could it mean? The army are going the other direction. You are going to school. The army is, remember what the army is about? Defense. They're going that direction. They're going the other way. You're going that way. They're going to defend that way. You're going that way to learn. Okay? So the person is telling you there that they are only letting you wear that shirt because they think you are an exchange student and you'll be moving on soon. Fezi, what is happening with you? Because you're in class, you're being taught. You are there to learn, to correct things that need correcting. You're there to understand certain things that you might be doing that might not be right. Excuse me. So what do you think it means? Why would they be letting you wear a shirt? And why would they be thinking you are an exchange student? An exchange student, we know that they're going to be there for a year and go. But why would they be thinking you are an exchange student? Because they are using your what you know. You understand what an exchange student is. That's why your people are using this word, that they think you are an exchange student. That is why they're letting you wear that shirt. Just like an exchange student, we're trying to make them feel good, isn't it? So we will let them get away with things because we want them, when they go back to their country or to go back to their home, to say, I was treated nicely in that school. Because as an exchange student, we as well as teachers and students, fellow students, we're trying to make you feel comfortable as an exchange student. Because remember, we want you to go home to tell your people that we have been treating you nicely. Even some things you get away with, because we'll let you get away with it, because just like an exchange student, we know that we're going to let you just be there for a few months or few weeks so you can go. So we don't need to bother with you, telling you that you need to do this. What are your people trying to tell you? Fezi, what are your people taking you school for? Do you understand what is happening with you here? They are letting you wear a shirt because they think you're an exchange student. And just like an exchange student, you'll be moving on soon. Do they want you to act like a student, a home student, or an exchange student? That is the question you should be asking yourself right now. Are you at school trying to be an exchange student? Do you feel that you are an exchange student in that school, or you know that you're not an exchange student and this person is telling you that they think you are an exchange student, but you know very well that you're not an exchange student? Start behaving like someone who is there like everyone else, wearing the same thing as everyone else. Stop pretending to be what you're not. Exchange student, you're moving on soon. How? When you know you're not going to be moving on soon, they're going to be seeing you in that school forever. What are your people telling you? Fezi, why are your people taking you to school and you there in the school wearing something different from others? What is it? Because you're going to be learning about this. You're going to be correcting that bit about you. Anyway, so where was I? Okay. The J there is adding up. J, it has nothing to do with hair. Whether you have hair or not, you're going to be in the hair salon until you correct it. Judith Madib, okay, last part is, it does click with me because I keep quiet a lot. Maybe I should express myself more and say, when I feel things are done wrong, Togozago. Yes, Togos, remember, your people will create situational things so that you end up. So if it's, just think about it as this way. In real life, if there are things that you're not doing right, your people are going to want you to start doing them right in dreams so that you can do them right in physically in dreams. Sometimes they will tell you, they will tell you, because obviously you observed, you've seen everything, which is very good as a healer. You've seen everything clearly. Dirty water, you're worried people are even swimming it. Hey, but I still don't understand about the soil in the box. People are doing things that are not right. You're there. I mean, as a citizen, a good citizen will ask questions. That's what they'll do. So they're trying to get you to express yourself. They're showing you your weaknesses so that you can look at them. Even when in real life, when you start seeing things, when things are not right, you start talking properly, because as a healer, you're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to express yourself. Okay, Mambokazi, last night I dreamt in a very tall hotel room where I was seeing the sea and island in Kent. In Kent, okay. But I was scared of the heights. I went over to call my sister and my brother to come over to my room so they can see what I was seeing. This afternoon, I dreamt in a different hotel with my sister. Then I realized there was already some use in that room because there was blueberries in the fridge. Then me and sister started to prepare to check out. Okay, so that is good. You are, hey, my brothers. Yeah. You are now in the hotel setting. How nice is that? Put you in the service. Remember, you go to hotels, you're not there to stay for long, right? So you expect things to be the right way. When you pay for your room, you expect to go and get your room properly as it's supposed to, clean, because there was no one in there. It should look like no one has ever even been in there. That's what you expect as you go in the service. Because remember, they have to, as a guest, they have to treat you like as royal as you are. Important guest. The hotel people, they have to make sure that the service they give you is the right service. But no, they didn't. Someone was there, the people who were cleaning the hotel didn't clean properly because there were blueberries in there left, meaning that the person who cleaned the hotel room didn't take the blueberries and throw them away. The last person who was there, they didn't do their work. They didn't do the work properly, the cleaner. But what happens to you? I started to prepare to check out because of the blueberries in the fridge. Mambokas, you're going to have to go to the hotel desk. You're going to have to complain about the blueberries that someone left there. You're going to have to complain about your room not being in the right state it's supposed to be. You're going to have to start running away from your things, running away from troubles. Now you want to go home. You can't deal with the issues there at stake your people are showing you. Now let's see what else you said about the height. What did you say about the height? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So you anyway, you get there. You'll be fine. 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 You're scared of the heights. You went over to call your sister and brother to come over to your room. So they came. They can see what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So remember, when they keep on putting you in settings, anything in there that is not right, it means you need to deal with it right there and then in the dream. If you didn't deal with it, you've got a problem. Your people are trying to show you that as a person, you've got that problem. You need to start complaining about things that are not right. You are in a place, you are in a place, you booked yourself, you know you're scared of heights, but then you go into the hotel where you're going to be higher up there. Why? When you are scared of that height. Because when you're scared of heights, you wouldn't want to be in those places until you're forced to be in that situation. You understand? Where you're forced to be there, where you are you're doing something that is how do I say it? Something that is not right, that you wouldn't do. You understand? Because if you're afraid of something and you're paying money to stay somewhere, you wouldn't pay money to be scared the whole time, because being put in that place. So you pay money to be in the place that you expect it to be, something that is not going to be scaring you. It's going to be a place that is going to be cooling you down, because like a hotel service, the hospitality has to be to your standard. Your standard, because you as a customer, it is to your standard. You are paying for the service. You're paying for people to be hospitable to you, to make sure that things are the right way for you, because as a paying person, you are giving them money for them to treat you nicely and put you in the right rooms and make sure that those rooms, things are right the way you want them. You don't pay money and then leave things because you're angry now. You've seen something that was not supposed to be there and you go home. I paid my money. You have to explain to me why there was food in there when I paid for a clean room. Okay, so that's just that. Where was I? Okay. Sinegugu. I'm dreaming of ocean. I'll be swimming and the wave will start changing and hard, and then I'll get out and leave. Next day I have hand again when it came 2 times and I was under after rents to safety. Oh, that's good. Well, it's good. My Sinegugu, my people, the Abalozis. Remember, I'm only sharing my experiences here. I'm not interpreting your dreams. I'm sharing my experiences based on what you're telling me. When Abalozis were coming and teaching me about themselves, they were showing me, because they were telling me that how powerful they are. It's powerful, isn't it? But I need to respect them like that. Like they will be showing me like sometimes like everyone else going around the beach, so they will be showing me the wave coming fast. So what they're trying to say to me is that I'm not as alert as I'm supposed to be, so I should be alert at all times, so any wave can come in and suck me in, you understand? So I should be as the spirits with that kind of force. I should be respected. I should be at all times be aware of everything that is happening in me, my own surrounding, the observation has to be good, everything has to be good, like that, you understand? They were showing me like that with this kind of dreams. It reminds me of something similar to them. Okay, it reminds me of them. I'm not saying it's them, I'm saying your dream reminds me of mine. Yeah, so you need to I don't know who your spirits are who comes with this one, but it's the spirit's dream, and they're just showing you, sometimes you just have to be careful. So if they're coming in if they're coming like that, so that means you have to be alert at all times, because when you're dealing with that kind of spirit, you understand? So you have to be observant. You have to look around you and stuff like that. You don't want to go under the wave and stuff like that. It's just like if it is like what mine were like when they were making their presence before they came to me. They were coming to me like that, like that. Okay. Very physical. When I was when I looked at my shirt, it was white, and asked my shirt was blue. I was following the following night. I dreamt I was in varsity with a healer I admire, but we were in the same class. Yes, that is nice dream. That is nice dream. It's nice dream. It's just your people are showing you. Just look at that healer and see what kind of spirits they have as well. So you understand, sometimes they put us with people with similar gifts like us, like that. So they're just showing you. You're learning, just like a healer like that one. You're learning with that one. You understand? We only learn with people in the same, with the same. Is a healer, isn't it? You're a healer as well. So you're at varsity with her. You just like a healer, being at varsity with another healer. You understand? And it's beautiful. They're showing you someone you admire as well. So that means your people, they are watching this because lady, this woman obia are yellow mil reading Vita Caspedi Momatso. You know, my granny was a farmer, but you put it correct, it makes sense. Oh, Togos, Toben. The hob. Ah, the hob. Is it the one that you put? Because some maize you add with pumpkin, then becomes yellow. Is it pumpkin? Something. I forgot. It's been a long time since I cooked those traditional food. I eat maize meal all the time, white one. I'm just saying, since I've been doing the mix up, change the colors and stuff like that. Anyway, you're making me hungry. Okay, Gloria Togosa, I would just like to know, is it possible to have ancestors against Western education? I'm asking because I've been trying to get through my diploma in law for the 4th year now, and I finished my first year modules. I'll apply, get my study material, do study plans, and all after submitting assignment, then I want nothing to do with books. Not necessarily, not like that, not like that. Our ancestors, they allow us the chance to do whatever it is that we need to do, but sometimes we think we want to do something because we're doing them. You understand? So you'll be shown. If it's not right for you, you'll be shown, that is not right. But if it is, sometimes you just talk to them. If you feel that um, being being with you, like as an initiate or whatever, as a healer, them being with you, you can't finish that beat. You need to ask them if if it is me and I'm starting something else, right? And the healing beat is affecting that one. I will talk to them if that's what I want to do. I will talk to them that my people just give me the chance to finish what I'm doing so that I can do that. That one I just want that for this particular reason and stuff like that. So if you can help me so I can finish this then I'll continue this, or I'll do both together because you can. So you understand. So you talk to them. I don't know if they'll be against Western things. I don't know. I haven't come across that. Considering our ancestors have gone through a lot, right? Some of us are married into it. So, I think ancestors, they understand. You understand? So they understand. So just talk to them. Uh, okay. 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 So, what does it mean dreaming of holding a newborn baby that had born in my home? I was excited that I showed him to my grandma. She's alive, and she too I was happy. Okay. Okay. Do remember I'm male Gog, and I'm not seeing anyone. And in the dream, I didn't see the mother of the child. Um. Uh. Okay. All you need to do is go to your people and ask them what it means. Okay, what this means, because for me, dreams like this with a child, a small baby like this, means, for me, it symbolizes gift. So it could be that you now have this gift. This is not interpretation. I'm using what I know. I'm not interpreting a dream. So it could be that as a gift, your people have, this is what you have now. So they want to help you raise that gift, the child. You understand? So you can look after the child, that baby, until the baby is grown, so that the baby can start like others, You understand? Meaning that that gift is still small, so it needs to be nurtured so that it can become like normal. You can start using it. So you need to ask your people what it means to them, because remember, this is not my people. So you need to go back to them and say, my people have seen this baby that you've given me. So what do you mean, and what do you want me to do with this baby? Depending on how the baby was to you, if you want to look after that baby, you're happy with the baby because, like you said, um, your grandma, you showed your grandma, and that she was happy. So you understand. So it just shows you something that you know. Have you talked to your grandma? Talk to her about. Try and understand if they were. If I don't know if you're working already, or you know you've got gifts already. If you don't, talk to your grandma to find out if there were people within the family who had gifts. Okay, who have gifts, and if they were healers or stuff like that, if what kind of gifts they had, so that you can understand. Because them showing her smiling like that for this new baby is a good sign. You understand? So just talk to her, because there could be more to this. Okay, there could be more to it, but you need to go back to your people for them to explain to you, what do you need to do with this baby. What do you need to do with this baby? Because a baby needs to be cared for. So what do they want you to do with this baby? And whose baby is this one? Because you need to understand, you need to know whose baby is this one. You want to look after a baby that you understand. You can't just look after a baby that you don't understand where that baby is coming from. Okay, I'm talking about you and your dream. You need to understand where that baby is coming from, because as people, we need to know who we are looking after. We need to know who we are looking after. This is a small baby. You don't want to get used to a baby only to find out that baby doesn't belong to you. I mean, if you're thinking physical. But now we're talking in dreams term. So you talk to them like that you want to know who this baby belongs to. You understand? But talk to your people, your grandma as well, to find out more. Okay? All right. And we Tsepo Togoza. I dreamed I was inside the river. What time is it? Okay, 5. Okay, that's fine. Okay, all right. I dreamt I was. How long have I been here? Okay, that's fine. I have 13 more minutes with you guys. I dreamt I dreamt I was inside the river, pure water, surrounded by mountains. When I get out of the water, I saw lots of people seeking help and crying. When I climbed the mountain, I see the jungle. And all people are stopping this person who keeps on shooting with a gun. Immediately they took me back under the water. Okay. So yes, you'll be helping your people, Tsebo. So that is a dream that if you see yourself in a dream, you can see there are lots of people seeking help and crying. You understand? So you understand. So people need your help, and all people are stopping this person who keeps on shooting with a gun, and immediately they took me back under the water. You understand? There's someone out there who's trying to harm your people, and your people need you to help that person. So they'll take you and help you. They will help you so that you can come out and help those people who need help. So this dream is about you as a healer, that you need to help those people that you see in your dream who need all the help, because your people cannot do as much as they can. They can show you they're trying to stop that person, but they need you to be right and strong enough to help them stop that person who's shooting people, who's crazy shooting people there. Ancestors, they use different tricks to get the message clear. Okay, so Togoza Figile, if you dream you're wearing red and yellow beads on your wrist, on one wrist only, red beads, the other is yellow beads, and then you leave the room and then go back with another mix yellow and red beads around one of the wrists and yellow cloth around your wrist. Yeah. What are you saying, Fihile? You dreaming you're wearing red and yellow beads on your wrist. That's one. On one wrist only red beads. That's another one. The other wrist yellow beads, and then so the other beads you've got yellow and red beads, and then you've got only yellow beads. Then the other one is red beads. Okay. You leave the room and then go back with another mix yellow and red beads. Am I understanding this properly? You leave the room and then go back with another mix yellow and red beads around one of the wrists and yellow cloth around your waist. Maybe I'm getting tired. Okay, one wrist you're wearing yellow and red beads. On another one you're wearing red beads. The other wrist yellow and beads, right? Other wrist yellow beads, and then you leave the room. Come back with another mix yellow and red beads around one of the wrists and the yellow cloth around. Figile, what are you saying here? I understand what you're saying. Okay? But I'm just trying to understand what it is that you're trying to tell me. I don't understand. You cannot make a choice or what? You cannot make up your mind or what? What is happening there with your beats? What is happening? You cannot make up your mind what is actually happening. What are you trying to do? What are you saying here? Figile, what are you saying? Okay, I'll leave that for a bit because I think I'm tired as well. ST Tobela. My gifts in dreams are emerging. Okay, how do I use my gifts properly? I'm also a barb. Okay, my gifts in dreams are emerging. How do I use gifts properly? Your people will teach you. Your people will show you, ST. Don't worry, they'll show you. They'll do it step by step with you. Don't worry too much. They'll guide you. Okay. Luyanda, Figile, please just explain it properly. If you're explaining it the way you're explaining it to me, it's like you cannot make up your mind. You understand? I'm not talking as in like you with what you've written, what you're writing. I'm saying that it's like you cannot make up your mind in that dream. Okay? But maybe it's just me not getting you properly. I'm gonna be okay. Luyanda Tobel. What does it mean when I see people I know but are not my friends at all? They're always happy to see me. Well, I'll just think it's a good thing. I'll think it's a good thing. If people are always happy to see you, I'll think it's a good thing without thinking about other things. If people that you don't know are always happy to see you, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. In real life, this is a good thing, isn't it? And if you, even in dreams, you've been shown that people that you don't know are always happy to see you. You understand? So it's a positive thing, isn't it? Don't we all want that? That we meet people out there and people are just happy, we just feel like we are well received all the time. We all want that. That is the state we all want to be in. That you walk out there, people are just, I haven't seen you. But who are you? But for the fact that, someone is giving you that, they're just happy to see you. There's more to your dream, Liana. There's more to your dream. And these people are always happy to see you, and what are you doing about it? If people are always happy to see you, what is your reaction about that? When you see these people who are always happy to see you, how do you react to them? Because this is not about those people. It's about you, the dreamer. You haven't included yourself here. All you're telling me is your observation about people being happy to see you, but you as the dreamer, are you happy to see them, or how are you feeling about what you're seeing in that dream? All the time you're walking out there on the street and people are happy, you don't know them. How are you feeling in that dream with these people? Okay. Togoza Kanyisile. What does it mean when I'm always mingling with celebrities in my dreams? Like I know them and they know me. I even dream of Queen Elizabeth. She said your name. Like we family. Ooh, wow. Can you see it? You're mingling with celebrities. And Queen Elizabeth said you're her family. You're mingling with celebrities. Always dreaming about mingling with celebrities. This says a lot about you. You understand? Even the Queen Elizabeth, the whole King of England, the only thing I've ever seen there was just going close to the Buckingham Palace. The whole Queen of England come to your dream to tell you that you're her family. Can you see what is happening? What are your people trying to tell you here? Celebrities are mingling with you all the time. Are you a celebrity yourself? Or you're dreaming about it? What are your people saying? Your people here. Remember our ancestors, the way they create our dreams. Sometimes our ancestors they can be playful, right? They can be really playful with us. So here, they are showing you something about you. You understand? They're showing you something about you. You understand? You're mingling with very important people. Even the Queen of England. So that means now you don't need to, to come to England, if you're not in England, it will be easy to get here without a visa, wherever you are, unless if you live here. So because your family, isn't it? The Windsor family is your family, those people. So you understand. So what are your people saying about you? What are your people saying about you? Because they're telling you something about you here. I do not know you, but your people are trying to tell us something about you. Okay. So what are your people trying to tell you about? When you're mingling with those people, how are you behaving around those people? Because your people are trying to tell you something about you. So when you see yourself being surrounded by celebrities, remember, our people use things that if your interest is always looking at celebrities, Instagrams and all those things and all those kind of things and stuff, your people will use that information to bring out the message to you. You understand? If you like reading about the Buckingham Palace, you want to know a lot about what is happening with the Queen of England, your people they're going to use that information to tell you something about you. When you're around these people, because that's what you use a lot, isn't it? So they have to create a scenario for you using information from your memory, isn't it? They bring that, they show you your behavior around these people. Look at you around these people. Is that behavior, when you see yourself mingling with those people, are you being yourself when you're there? Or are you keeping up appearances? Your behavior there, the people are telling you something. And if Queen Elizabeth is not your relatives in real life, now what are your people trying to tell you? because they are trying to get your attention and they got it. Imagine, whew, as Kanisile as she is, you understand, being told that you're relative to Queen Elizabeth, I mean, is an important thing. I mean, that means you are from the royalty because it's your family. You are from the royalty, Kanisile. You need to find out more information. Who are these people telling you that you are a royalty? Because if you are relative to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen of England, that means you have ancestors who are from the real. You're from the reality side of things, Marcos. Okay, where was I? Okay, Temple. Generally, people close to you naked most of the time. Next day, they're angry at me for no reason. Who are these people, Temple? Who are these people? What could be your people telling you? What are your people? What are your people saying there, Temple? Because if someone is naked, depending on how old they are, if they're a family member, me, I cannot imagine seeing my brother, my younger brother, my older brothers, my sisters naked. I mean, considering, okay, these are femic. If I see them naked next to me in dream, my people are trying to tell me something about them. So what are your people trying to tell you? Because if I'm seeing them naked, I'm standing there, I'm seeing them naked, obviously they're going to be angry. You understand? They're going to be angry because maybe this family member that I was seeing naked, their intention was not for me to see them naked. So they're going to be upset with me for staying there and looking at them in that dream. I'm talking about dreams. I'm not talking about real life. I'm talking about dreams. If I'm seeing them in dream, if I'm seeing someone naked, I'm going to apologize for making that mistake, for seeing them like that, because I was not meant to see them like that in the dream. If I am seeing them like that, being exposed, next day you see them, you mean you see them in real life, and they are angry. If you what is happening in this dream cycle? Liana, but Gogo, some of them I haven't seen in decades, but I know they're alive. Oh, oops, I made a mistake there. I never dream of close friends or relatives. It is always people I just know, but we have no relations. I always feel happy too. Yeah, happiness is good. Look, if you're happy in dreams, is a good thing. You're happy in dreams is a good thing. Why are you? What is the reason why you mentioned this? The reason why, Luanda, you mentioned this dream to me, there's something that is not right and you know is not right. What is it that you want me to look at with you? Because it doesn't sound like it's right for you. Even though for me, if you're happy in dreams, remember, because I'm trying to make you to get that thing out of your mouth, the one that you know, to come out of your mouth directly from you. You understand? Directly from you. If you're seeing this in the dream and you don't think it's right, why? Mambokazi, okay. Ooh, I forgot I've got my drink here. All right. Guys, today I came armed with my flask. So I am armed. Okay. All right. But I think I need coffee, not that nonsense. Okay. Okay. Where was was I? Okay. So you don't dream about friends or relatives. It's always people I just know, but we have no relations. I always feel happy to. Um, it really depends. Remember, your dreams are specific to you. Don't compare like me saying I dream about people close to me. I dream about people I don't know. I don't know stuff like that, and compare that. These people that you dream about, what is actually happening in there? What is it about? Are you a? What is happening with you? Is it in real life? Is it like that as well? Is it like that? Because that means you'll be a happy person. If you're happy in dreams and as well as happy physically, like people are just happy with you, all is happy, you should be the happiest person I know. So unless if there's something that you know that is not right, Leander. Okay. Because we all want this state that you're in dreams as well as that state that you are in dreams, it should be the state that you should be in real life. I mean, like physical, like on a day to day. Okay, Mambo guys, is it normal to cut your family? I feel that I just want to be alone because people have disappointed me and they are jealous of me even I don't have anything. When it comes to family, I'll be the wrong person to advise you on. Anyone who advises you about your family, you should run away from your family. Anyone who says you should cut your family by just I cannot advise. I cannot say anything when it comes to family. I believe people should try by all means. By all means, families should stay together. If we especially Mambo guys, this could be the good thing for you as a healer to make sure that you make that right. You make that right, okay? You make that right. You make that right. Whatever it is that is not good, you make it right. Because remember, you are a healer. You are a healer. Okay? Okay. Right. Can you see what does it mean when I'm always me? Okay, did I read this? I read this one, isn't it? Okay, all right. Well, queen you're not, Kanyisile, because if you're a queen, you wouldn't be here. Unless if you're a queen of the ancestors in there. But look, we are our own queens. Even me, I think as a Makosi person, there is I'm from the kingship or the queenship, the royalty, from that lineage. And I shouldn't be saying anything like that. If you are a queen, you are a queen. Your people will show you. They will show you that you are a queen. Right? Okay, Figile, Chogos. I go on one wrist. I'm wearing red. Oh, I read that one, isn't it? Oh, I've read that one, isn't it? Oh, Figile, that is good. So you're okay. So what is it that you what would you like me to say? Because if I see that myself, I'll do it as well. If as seen in dreams as you will see in real life. As seen in dreams, you will see in real life. Okay? My people, unfortunately, they didn't show me that I should wear them like this. They just show me beads. So I just wear them like this. But they're showing you how you should wear them. So you should wear them like that. Togoza now. Lianda, I've been told I have been given by my dreams. You okay? Okay. Nice ice cream.
Finish all of it.
Okay. can see I'm here, isn't it? I'm doing my life. I don't want. Bye. Okay. Luyanna, I've been told I have a gift, but my dreams never indicate it the way I believe they should. Oh, okay. I've been told I have a gift, but my dreams never indicate it the way I believe they should. Only have signs when I'm awake, like loud pitch ringing in my ear and always looking back as if someone is looking. Okay, I also see my own thoughts as if I'm there. There's a whole world living in my head. All right. So Luyanna, just if you've been told you've got gifts and you're not sure if you're ready, just talk to your people. They'll reveal themselves nicely to you. Okay, because they should be the ones coming with these messages. They should be the one telling you everything. Even if someone tells you you've got that gift, they should be the ones now telling you. Because if other people are telling us something and we don't hear from our people, then something is wrong. We have to let our people tell us exactly what it is that they're telling us. We've got gifts, yes, show us the gifts. Okay, just talk to them. They'll come nicely. Don't rush it. It will happen as it's supposed to. Okay. It was much appreciated. This journey is long. I'm thinking, okay, Neil, I've been told that I have a gift, but I never have dreams that indicate that I might have a dream. Is that possible? Now, if you've been told you've got a gift, your people should make it known that you have it. Okay? Otherwise, we're going to be told that we've got things. If they don't come and tell you themselves, we're going to have a problem. As a nation, we're going to be a nation of people pulling us in different directions, people messing with us. So if they tell you that you've got gifts, your people should validate it. It should be fast validation as well. They should not even let you go for 2 weeks without them validating information like that. So you should, when you've been told you've got gifts, it should be them telling you you've got these gifts. When I'm saying them telling you you've got the gift, they have to let you know you've got it. You understand? So that we don't become too vulnerable out there. So you understand? They have to show us, they have to validate all information we get. If it's external within us, we need to be validated. They have to validate it with us. You understand? So all these things have to be validated like that. Okay. Tovela, I often have these dreams where I know what someone else dreamt, but when I ask them, they either don't remember or they didn't have that dream. I believe that it will be apparent any time I have searched him, but I think it is interesting. Yeah, that is good. So yes, I know. I think I talked about that, G-Man, where your people, mine, they'll show me in the dream going to someone, meaning that they're showing you that they're gonna be in someone else's dream. So that's the validation with that, because when they're training you, the validation from that person might come a week after. You don't need to tell them. You just have to know, wait for them to tell you that, oh, I dreamt about that. So sometimes what I've seen, the validation with a dream like that, it can take even a week. You understand? A week. But sometimes it can take longer than that, because they'll be showing it to you in a dream. Like today you'll be dreaming as seeing them going into another person's dream. That means you're dreaming about your ancestors in another dream, in someone else's dream. So it will look to you like it will be the same day that your dream and the other person's dream will be on the same timeline, but it's not like that. Okay? Yeah, it is normal. It's not. Our people are good. Our people are really good. They are very good. Okay? Yeah. So so how ancestors work? Why they show us things like that? Ooh, what is this? Oh, Gosh, I almost burned the house down. How ancestors show us things like that, why they show us things like that, and why they work like that. Remember, ancestors, anyway, they do these kind of things with families, but they do these kind of things even some ancestors which are too far from okay. I'm from a village, right? I'm from a village. So ancestors, which is, I found it was really interesting when I was learning about this. Ancestors from that village, okay, or from village and the nearest village and stuff like that, okay, they will come to you, okay. So sometimes they'll come, even when someone in another village has got gifts that you didn't even know about, they'll even come to report to you that there's someone with that gifts, different kind of gifts or another gifts. It is unbelievable. So, or ancestors within the family, they'll be, because the way they work, right? Especially if it's from the same family, right? They want, because when they're working with you as a healer, they want to show you that as a family. That's why I keep on saying family stay together, because even in us, the way they deal with family, they're making sure that they want their families to stay together. So they will show you, because they don't want you to, when they're working with you here, you know you're working with this ancestor, my grandmother, my grandfather, my this. The next thing they're coming to you, the next thing you hear, your grandmother and grandfather was visited someone else within the family. You're wondering what the hell is happening here. So what happens that as a healer, when you're chosen in the family, they'll be showing you, they'll be coming to you, because you're the healer. They chose you in the family to be a healer in that family. They'll be coming to you. So anything that is happening within that family of that ancestor, they'll be showing you things that they're doing with the other people within the family. I'm talking about things that are not private, okay? They'll be showing you things, because like they're reporting to you as like you're standing up for the family. Remember, as healers, our job is, remember, think about it as in normal, not what is happening now. As healers, we are supposed to be representing our whole family. The family, if it was in the olden age, the family should be bringing their problems to us, because as a healer will be able to bring their problems to the ancestors. They can go to the ancestors directly, but we'll be able to look into this as representative of the family, to talk to the ancestors, because they're all coming as one, so they're coming to you. So that's why you see ancestors, they'll be showing you, they'll be coming, they'll be sending you dreams, they'll be in your dreams, you'll be seeing them doing things with the other family members. They'll be doing this with that, but they do things properly, like with respect, because obviously sometimes we are blah 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 blah. You'll be talking about things that my ancestors showed me you doing that. So they'll be showing you that, because they're just showing you that that ancestor is looking after this family, this family, this family, this family, this family, this family. You understand? So the validation might not come now, they might come later. But as your trainee, they're just showing you how good they are. They're doing these things with you. They'll be going to that person as well. They'll be sending the dreams, your dream. We are sending that person this dream. They're showing it to you. Guys, we're dealing with this is ancestors is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The things that our ancestors do is they're unbelievable. I can't comprehend. I can't even bring it properly to you, like in a way that you'll understand. You understand? It's just unbelievable the way they work. You understand what I mean? So that's just that. So that is just that, guys. I mean, I've been with you for long, isn't it? Told you I was gonna leave at 3, and you guys are keeping me. Anyway, I'm running away from these children. That's gonna be saying, "Mom, mom, mom, mom." Okay. Anyway, where was I? Okay. All right. Yeah, I jumped the gun. I'll go check if they had the dream, because yes, it feels like it happened the same day as mine. Yeah, I always feel never so much for videos also when I pack. I never see anything, but I feel sense. There's sometimes air passes by, but but not inside my ear. Mind blown. Oh, that's good. That's good. So that is just that. So the ancestors thing, they're interesting, isn't it? So that is just that. So there's not more anything that you guys want to talk about. Anyway, look, we're gonna be here again next week on Tuesday if we can. Ancestor spirits and beings willing. So you will still be here, and another thing that I think you guys should do, which is very good if you can do that when you're talking to ancestors, especially when things like this, especially when it comes to dream, you should, because remember you're healers, you should talk to your people. um, uh, if you want me to look into your dream like this when we're doing this, you should talk to your people, tell them that you want to bring this to me, you want me to look at this, you're going to be talking to me about this. You understand? You before you share your dreams with me, you already ask your people, so that even me, I open. It is easy for me to open and deal with your messages, because when you don't ask your people permission for certain things like this, even me, I can't open, because I can't enter into someone's territory. You understand? My people don't work like that. So just as healers, we need to try and things like this, because when we're dealing with special spiritual matters, we do not want misinformation. We do not want people telling us things that they are not necessarily what your people are telling us. Okay? I'm talking about me, as because you're here with me. So we need to talk to our people. Tell them that I'm going to be asking about this. Okay? I'm going to be asking about this. It's very important, guys, because your people are spiritually talking to my people quickly like that. Hi, I'm about to go live with Ngakatlukulu. Look at this, Kukura Hulu. My people, look at this. I want to just ask you about this one. Please just allow me. It's very important. It's very important. It's very important. You see, even your people, the way they deal with when they are talking to you, the appreciation, because they know you respect them like that. You respect them. You respect them. Everything you do, you ask permission from them first, so you come here. You'll see. Even when you're talking like this, you will see. You'll be gelling with me. It's like gelling, isn't it? Our communication as well will be flawless, because your people are there and they think, yes, yeah, my child, that one. Give her this one, the message. You understand? So we need to talk to our people like this. Okay, so that's just that. Hey, that's what it is. Yes, next Tuesday. Chabelanda, Ewela, Makosi, Hanyang, and Likhanye, and Kamkarikhanye. I would say, why do I do this? I keep on having a problem doing this. Okay.